Welcome, welcome, one and all. Once again, we continue our adventures, our story, as you will. You come to me to hear more tales. Well, our fledgling pirates have found themselves in quite a scrape. Press ganged onto one of the most dangerous and deadly ships that sail the Shackles. Now they find themselves doing what all good members of the Shackles do best: piracy. Greetings, everyone. I'll turn on this light now because I didn't have it on.
No.
Yar!
No light for you.
No
Eternal darkness only.
Sanity's Requiem.
Oops, all darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, casted darkness.
Welcome
Into the void.
to Buccaneers of the Shackled Sea. So yes, indeed, today is going to be all about piracy.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, we'll see how well all of you will do, because that's going to be a thing. You're going to be involved in the pirates.
Imaginable.
But yes, if you missed last week, Mr. Plug, Master Scourge and Mr. Plug cracked down on our group of people, seeing them as like a threat to their authority for probably reasons that aren't real, honestly. But obviously, like, just not liking them for random personal reasons, and because they're jerk pirates, they take it out on our group very obviously.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
3 of us have literally done nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm. And the other two really...
I can't blame him. I've been doing things.
You kind of deserve what happened.
I deserve it. But,
You've been making a cult of this shit.
I have. It's working, okay?
slowly but surely developing cult.
I got the best person on
This is a
boat.
secular ship. You stop.
Mm-hmm.
I got Yaalkol, okay?
You got the best cult member right there.
That's the only one I need,
He's gonna
okay?
he'll fight everyone.
He'll beat everybody up and force them to join the cult.
This is an acceptable path.
But yeah,
Storing on my feet and reading.
So yeah, dealt with that. Got some piracy training, and now though, at the end of last session, a ship was sighted, and so we kind of move into our adventure right then and there. Why don't we do? I've been trying to have people like kind of give quick shout outs to how their characters are doing, but I feel like because this is going to be a very action heavy one, it's probably better to skip ahead of that and kind of run into the action and worry about that next time to see how everybody reacts to piracy. So we kind of move in here as with the yelling at noon of this day of a ship sighted. The energy on board your ship begins to change. You'll see actually, Mr. Plug, the first mate, head off to get the captain. And this is the first time probably in all the time that you've kind of been here on the ship that you'll see the captain actually move out onto deck. As then he begins to bark orders. He kind of turns towards everybody and kind of goes, "Make ready the sails! Turn forward! We've got prey to pursue!" The rest of the day, you'll continue your jobs as you were, but the energy of the ship obviously has changed. You're not being forced to be pressed onto extra ships and everything, but certainly there does seem to be like almost like a crackdown on everything. Like everybody is just like, work harder, work faster. It doesn't really give you many opportunities to slide in anything. But if someone wants to try to kind of go against something, I'll give you the opportunity at night too. Any of you feel like trying to go against kind of like what's going on?
Well, I just want to switch out my my leather armor for my scale mail, which I got back but never put on because I was waiting for some combat to actually happen.
You'll be able to do that tomorrow when
Okay, then.
it comes in. You're definitely gaining on the ship as the evening comes, but it obviously looks like it will be sometime tomorrow when you'll be able to catch up to them. Because you sighted them quite a ways away. And though your ship is faster, it still takes quite a long time for the ship.
The ocean is big.
Yes.
No, the ocean's small. But no, part of my plan was that everyone's supposed to ignore us.
Yeah. So certainly, like there's nobody up on deck during dinner. Everybody's kind of like just kind of quietly like eats either in the bunk room or on the secondary deck. But you know, you do not have that in the middle deck. As dawn begins to break on day 21, you now can see that for those of you who are coming up on deck seemingly for your ships, you are about half a mile away from this other ship. It will still be a while to arrive. Anybody that wants to, you can give me at this point in time perception checks to see what you can tell about this ship. You obviously will have some sight of it at this point.
Do I have eyes enough to see this ship? Let's press this button and find out. 13.
I see all.
Mm-hmm.
That's like alright.
It's a merchant ship, very obviously, and it seems a little bigger than your ship. Quentin, you will notice that it is a flying Radomi flag. So they are Radomi, at least, by nationality. The ship is obviously trying to flee away from you. At this point in time, it is easy to tell. It will be most of the day marking in on it. It has been, well, up till now, it'll still be a few hours to catch up that last half mile. As you are gaining about, I would give you the estimation, you've been gaining on it for like the last 12 hours where it's been running. It's going to be 12 hours before you arrive there. You gain about 3 miles on it every hour. So if you're at dawn, about half a mile away. So at this point in time, it will be like, we'll say like an hour or two before you're going to arrive at. As you kind of like begin, like you're told to do your jobs but be ready for combat. The call will be made. As you're approaching in that last hour, though, you'll actually, Quentin, you will actually see the captain come down to the galley. Mm-hmm. Group! You and your mate slaughter half-dozen pigs, slit their throats, throw them overboard. We've got sharks to attract. We don't want anybody trying to swim away. You'll see the captain have a very cruel look on his face with that one. Group will kind of give a look, but after the captain leaves and heads back to deck, he's like, "All right there, come now. You got pigs to slaughter."
Is this normal? They're not going to get away. We're in the middle of the ocean already.
Well, I'm assuming if anybody gets on the captain's bad side, either during the fight on our side, or perhaps, something like the officers on the other side, they get captured, well, you don't keep them alive.
Also, kind of seems like a bit of a waste of food, to be honest. We could just, if he really wants to make a display of them, can you just keel-haul them? He seems to enjoy that.
Keel-hauling is a punishment. I don't think he wants to equate a punishment and, execution to be the same things. Though keel-hauling oftentimes is an execution, it's, still different. I think at least in the captain's eyes and many other sailors.
I guess we better get started then.
Aye. So you will chum the waters. And you will slick the waters on either side. You'll kind of pull up the pigs. They will not be very happy about it, but yeah, the entire thing is to like kind of like tie them up, move them up to the side of the deck, just kind of slit the throats over the side, and just then kind of push them over, so they just kind of bleed and chum.
Yeah,
as
the
they,
water.
yeah.
Wait, how far away are we?
You're about an hour away, and you make about 30 feet around,
So, we're chumming the water an hour, like,
yeah,
in
the idea,
progressivity in the future.
the idea,
That seems a bit...
sharks,
Draw them into the ships.
yeah, sharks have very long ranges, so the idea would be you're probably pretty close enough that, like, when the piracy happens, they'll be in the area enough to actually do something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
I don't think science backs this up, but
I mean, to be fair, clearly the captain's not the smartest man in the world. He's cruel and vicious, but I wouldn't really call him smart.
because like after the sharks are in like their little blood frenzy, they're not likely to just attack people, right? They don't like humans.
Other way around, once they are in a blood frenzy, they're more.
No, but the point is the blood frenzy happened an hour ago while also moving forward.
well,
Like I said, he's not smart. He's not a
No,
smart.
I'm not
captain.
putting. I'm assuming DayZ
It's-
sharks are built.
well,
DayZ sharks are
no.
built different.
think
Yeah,
of it this
they're
way.
genetic freaks,
No,
and they are not normal.
think of it this way. The idea right now is we're causing we're drawing in sharks from long distances.
Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
I get it. But unless the sharks are in a blood frenzy, they're not likely to fight people.
Yes, but if there's a battle going on where there's a lot of smoke and
that's fair.
gunpowder
Okay.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
things like that, it
I
will.
didn't consider
Yes,
the blood from the people being thrown overboard are not very common.
yes.
Okay.
It's
adds up.
yeah. It's a twofold way of like getting people eaten.
Most people are afraid of sharks.
Yeah, for no other reason, it would just be terrifying to see
Yeah.
the dorsal fins on the horizon.
Yeah.
No, it adds up though, because once people start getting murdered and their bodies fall off of the ship.
So
no one ever dies during piracy.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's friendly, happy pirates.
Yeah.
Did you watch the video?
all right. Is that the poop deck? Let me just check to make sure I get my terms correct here on a ship. So after slaughtering the pigs, because that's about an hour out, when you're within half a mile of the ship, which was be at dawn, I guess, is when it's on. This is good. I'm like a little brain fart in
Magically, it occurs at dawn.
It could be at dawn that you're called
Convenient.
upon. It could be that you were called upon to help out a little earlier, before dawn, and when the light was finally coming to. You are instructed. You were called upon by, of course, Miss Raris Crine, who you had previously been working with. She calls to all of you. She kind of interrupts your works and kind of calls for you to arrive and says, "Assemble at the poop deck. We've got jobs for you."
Okay.
Poop deck
Assemble a
is
shell.
I assemble. Which deck is that? I don't know ships.
A2.
Oh, where's my
The
token?
back end.
Where's my handsome man at?
All right.
So big.
At this point, should we be armored up?
This is a tiny ship.
She's just called you forth for now. It's like, actually kind of looking over at you. All right. Seems like you've gotten some experience behind you, and I've got a job for the five of you. The ship's wheel's on the aft deck, just below the stern castle. You're gonna grapple over, kill the guards on the stern castle, take the wheel, guard the ship's boats. Anyone who tries to get away from the boats, don't move on from that wheel until the fighting's done then, or you'll have to answer to me. And it's going to get a little foggy as we get close. Just stick to what I told you and do what I said. Now go get your gears up. Do all of you have weapons?
I
Cat's crossbow.
Am I supposed to be up there, or am I still?
You're up there. You were called for
You're
to.
up there.
literally been here the entire time.
Does Nat need a weapon?
She's probably too afraid to say anything, but just kind of.
I looked at Nat. Do you need a weapon?
I thought we gave you a dagger.
Yeah, I don't
I
want to
think
use
you need
the
more
dagger.
than a dagger.
I would prefer something to shoot at range.
She's gonna turn towards you, Nat. You perform the best. You're in charge of this lot.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, what now?
Is that true? I think it is.
That is true. Nat rolled like a nat 20, I think.
Nat just barely performed best overall with the time allotted, because it was a matter of timing that performed best. Not.
Quentin did second best, I imagine.
Yeah, the Quentin was just behind there by a round, technically.
I failed one check.
Too much flair.
Mm-hmm. Nat technically failed one, but then made up for one by like double speed one time.
I think mine was I had a bonus from the 20, and I had one non-progress as opposed to like failing a check or something.
Yeah, whereas I flat failed one.
Yeah.
And was throwing the damn hook up.
Yeah.
If there's anything else, any of you need a weapon, or anything else that you think you'll need to do this, we're not going to leave you hanging.
I think Nat needs a weapon.
I would like something I can fire at range. I'm a much better shot than I am at stabbing people.
All right,
She
go down
talks.
to Gruk then when you get your equipment. Tell her you need something to fire at them, and some bolts or arrows, your choice.
Okay.
Just tell her I sent you. You'll have to return it once we're done. Not the bolts or arrows, but still. Any of else? The rest of you have weapons?
Oh, I think I have a light crossbow. Yeah, I do.
Got my rapier.
I got an Earthbreaker. So you see me have this giant hammer over my shoulder.
Apparently I have
Did
10
nickname
bolts.
it the shipbreaker at this soon enough.
I'm gonna get one that's gonna get named the Shipbreaker, because this one just looks like an Earthbreaker. But I found a.
Because you have rolled a lot of this, I will give a sense motive to Revia. Just for a second.
Oh.
Something that... Because, I'll give this to you. You get the sense when she says anything else you need that maybe she's implying, like, perhaps personnel? Do you want to try to convince her to grab you a couple NPCs?
Get the cleric. Or
Can
the
I,
rogue. What's his name?
Can we pick out a couple more people to join us on this?
You think you'll need it? We want success here.
Then a couple more people bring success.
They could be useful elsewhere.
This is an important position, no? Guarding the wheel and the.
That
ship?
it is. Give me a diplomacy check then.
Here it comes.
Okay, yeah, yep.
Fuck off.
19.
Peace.
Choose two from the crew.
So I picked the Besmar cleric. I have her name.
Yes.
Forget all their names.
It
There's no cog as a
You're
whole.
gonna choose.
She is Sandra,
You can choose Chandra.
and I also pick Cogward.
Yeah!
Our homie.
They're,
Rogue handshake.
They're kind of the most
There you go.
Most friends we have, because we haven't done much with Rosie, and then I'm friends with a couple other people on the ship too.
Yeah.
Jack Scrimshaw, I think.
Yeah.
He's
Forgot
like
her.
a little brother though.
I will tell you, Jack Scrimshaw, you could have him, but he is generic sailor
Well,
stats.
no, I don't think he's good. He's
We
like a
don't
little
want-
brother that needs
Look,
to be helped.
we don't
Yes.
want Jack to die, okay?
He might, unfortunately. You never know what's going to happen in the battle.
Wait, you know who we need? Where's his name? Owlbear.
We need Owlbear.
Owlbear is going to be busy elsewhere. You can
Yeah.
inquire
Owlbear.
about him, but he has a job to do.
He's gonna go beat some people to
Quentin.
death.
Quentin's
He's not
just
very
gonna-
good at it.
Quentin's just gonna flash like some obscure hand sign to Cog when he shows up.
Yeah.
The Ranger Rogue.
All right, so you are stationed here on the poop deck as you're kind of, I'm just going to move you guys, you're kind of off to the side more. Let me switch things over
One
here.
moment.
To map.
I can't wait to fail my checks and drown.
Yeah.
Imagine
All right, the sharks
having
that I
to-
just pummed up.
Imagine having to make
Not
swim checks
on,
when you
not
know it.
on. Those were on early because I switched over here. Turn that back on.
We should have brought Conkybar. He could have died and he could have took his hat.
He's not a friend, though.
Why isn't this?
He's also
on?
like megaphoning.
Oh,
He could, but he could die, and you get a cool
Or
hat.
I could. No, he could. I could throw him off the boat and just take his hat.
What's a little sluggish today? But yeah.
That would be great.
So like
Make
you're
sure
you're
he
you're
don't
assigned
lose.
up here. So yeah. As you begin to approach, soon the ships begin to like you can tell it's getting very close. You're now 500 feet away. Then you can see kind of like then it's 400, 300, 200. And
I'm assuming I ran down to get a thing. At
yes,
this point.
this is like you've gotten all
Yes,
equipped.
yes.
What did you want from
Oh,
there?
let me equip my armor.
I think I can use a heavy crossbow if they have one.
You
I
have a
think
heavy crossbow. Yeah.
I believe you can.
All right, then they'll give you a heavy crossbow, and they'll give you 40 bolts.
I only have
40
10.
bolts. Oh yeah.
I only have 20 arrows.
Okay.
Just give you 2 packs
So-
of bolts.
I have a couple of things I want to do before we jump onto the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, like, 2 rounds before we engage on the jump, I want to cast guidance on myself.
Mhm.
And then 1 round before the jump, I want to cast bless on everyone.
Okay.
Wait, jump? No, we're grapple.
The jump, the grapple, same difference there, okay?
Okay.
I'm just saying the,
Well,
Oh,
yeah, I
will-
get you. I get you.
I would
It's
also
a-
like to
grapple.
guide myself.
I
before we
must
grapple.
actually move us. In a
Moving?
second. I will move us in a second here.
What's the range of bless? Everyone at 50 feet. I would tell, like the other lady that if she wants a couple more crew to get empowered, they should gather around within 50 feet.
Honestly speaking,
You probably just do it.
Evitate. I don't know how.
This boat is.
Yeah, basically, whoever else is on this deck is gonna get it.
yeah, that's fine.
Mass blessing.
Probably
They're
like
getting Besmara's blessing.
probably-
Besmara loves this one.
you'll probably see like Master Scourge, Mr. Plug, the Captain.
They're not my allies, so I don't think they count.
Up to you if you want to give them.
Technically not hostile.
Owlbear.
Bless Albert.
Yeah, Albert needs it.
Albert,
give it
Albert's
to-
gonna need it.
I'll give it to everyone. I'm not gonna pick and choose.
You will
More
see
people for the cult.
a peppery long farthing up there.
Actually,
Ralcrin.
I don't. Is Conquerbar up here?
Conkabar would be up on deck. He's
I don't
probably
give
he's
a
probably he's probably down there with the rest of them. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't give it to him.
If Conquerbar would get it, he doesn't get it. Okay, he's not my ally. He's my enemy.
He's your rival.
I must steal his clothes.
I need to beat him in a trained dog duel and then take his money.
So, it continues to approach 200, and then once we get to you are now specifically 120 feet away from the ship. This is range for basically crossbows and stuff.
I can shoot it.
Crossbow
I
fire
also
starts
shoot.
attacking your ship.
That's fair.
Your 2 ships are firing back and forth between each other.
I'm just gonna hide behind. Like I'm assuming there's like a short wall for the edge.
I
of the boat.
will move us over here for something then.
crossbow range is better than short bow range.
Over here is where we're
120
moving
for
over.
heavy
for
crossbow.
the most part.
So,
Sure.
Oh, what the
pictures.
heck? What?
Shark pictures are so
Yeah,
good.
They're ferocious. They get.
I told you! these sharks, they're genetic freaks and they are not normal.
Probably
Listen,
not.
Pathfinder sharks are just not sharks.
No,
okay?
we're here.
So
yet.
move yourself to the poop deck. Yeah. This is not where you're at right now, but this is for
We'll
purpose.
be here eventually.
At this point in
I'm
time,
afraid of that.
Peppery covers the enemy ship in fog clouds.
I figured.
Those are these 3 big circles up here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes.
And our goal is to be
This
here,
is
right?
this is our goal.
Yes. So,
The field.
right now, they are in fog clouds. That means they have a mischance firing out. They are taking pot shots at things from the other ship. Your ship is firing into that. You have an idea of where everybody was, or is, kind of. So you know that these guys are here on the area you want to take. BT is the stern castle. B3 is the aft deck where the wheel is. So
Oh, you have the key on this map.
yes, it came with the key. This map. It's
So we-
convenient.
So we know what these terms are.
I know what the words mean now.
Yes. Let me just check if it's not showing up very well on stream. So let me move that over. So it is.
Zoom in, enhance.
Curse me for not having long range spells.
So I suppose last 20 rounds, 2 minutes.
But yeah, you can see there's sharks in the water. There's more on the front of the boat. I just have them over there just to represent. If something happens with the sharks,
Yeah, if we fall off, we might be
that's good. That's a good.
Maybe not right now.
There's only one
That's good
shark
angle.
back here.
I'm just making sure I've got a good
One's two.
angle.
Oh,
Okay. So, you are free to make ranged attacks right now, up to you. It would
far
be
away
a.
are they?
Right now we are at 120. It will be 4 rounds before you are in grapple range. You estimate.
Okay.
Okay. My crossbow is only 80 foot because it's a light crossbow.
Mm-hmm. I will let
So-
you know. There are people down here on the main deck here. The people on the main deck have some partial cover. The people that are up here in this area have cover, but they also have their mischance. That mischance is a 50%, reduced to 20% if you are next to them. So that means melee combat is great for these guys because it reduces your mischance on both ends. But again, you could also fire at them right now too. There's nothing against that, honestly.
No reason not to, I guess, if you have
Yeah.
range weapon.
They have the same mischance as you. Is the only thing. So there might be a lot of missing on both ends.
What range are we at right now?
You're at 120. That means you have 4 rounds. I will throw up this initiative tracker. Let me make sure it's in view on stream.
Proficient.
Yeah, there it is. Put it over
I
here.
won't do anything until we're within the
Clear it. Okay. Clear this out. Clear. Boop. Cool. Let me. Okay.
Could I actually have gotten borrowed a short bow?
You would have had to request it. I'm just gonna put an extra guy over here to be the one for
Wants
turn
to go
order.
on the tracker right now.
Why don't we roll initiative right now for when the true battle begins? Like right now,
Make sure you click your token.
it isn't a fight yet.
Nice.
It's like it's boat initiative or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, both
it's-
initiatives.
Please roll mine, please roll mine, please roll. It's been so long since I've rolled.
It's actually good for me not to be going early.
And let me
So
get
would I have been able to
cog.
acquire one?
Give me a
The-
diplomacy check on it. Well,
I smoothed the pants
You
off of the quartermaster
rolled-
every single time.
I guess I'm gonna say you rolled that 28. If you wanted to borrow a bow, sure. You rolled fucking 28 against
Yeah.
diplomacy. Whether you could be like, hey, I need I'm okay with a ranged weapon too. Can I also borrow one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's probably like bolts going off. I will say there is probably some firearms going off because we did say that they are around. There's just not a huge not everybody has them. So, and your ship has ballistas that they're firing. So there are some ballista bolts kind of firing. Like this thing has ballistas in the back that have been firing at your ship too. They've been going for your rigging and not doing a lot of damage. So they're trying to slow you down. It ain't working.
Yeah, so do you want us to just start rolling like D100s for 50% mischance and then roll the hit?
Sure. We will say if you get from 1 to 50, anybody that wants to fire now at... So this is first round. You're at 120. So anybody that has that range, you can hit someone, we'll say.
You can technically fire past it. You just have to.
I don't want to.
Yeah, it was short bows range is 60 feet, and then it's.
Okay, so Natileis is taking a shot.
That
Nice.
misses.
It misses. Okay. I have to check something. I need a dice roller.
I'd be specifically aiming for like the
Yeah.
dudes on the ballistas.
Okay.
Back.
Short bow range is 60 feet. What's the penalty to shooting past your range?
I think it's a minus for
-2.
every.
Okay. Hey, you take a fire and then oh god, I forgot I have to roll this twice. Oh yeah. A dude takes the pot shot back at you. From the probably the one you shot at, notices it fires off in the same direction, misses you. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit you.
I think it does not. It
I'd
does
be
not.
surprised. if
Okay.
it did.
I mean, he shoots surprisingly well for that, but he apparently
I
whoever
might
you
have partial cover.
you do have partial cover over here, so all you guys have partial cover. They have. I have to remember they have full cover right now. Let me just check what that means for their AC to keep it in mind. Okay. They have a decent AC right now. Yours are all 2 higher. Theirs are all 4 higher. Okay.
Gross.
3 rounds away. You're now 90 feet.
I can still shoot.
Yeah. You have a heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
You shoot every other round, remember?
Because,
Oh,
reloads
you
oh,
have...
yeah.
Or do you have rapid reload?
I don't have rapid reload, so never mind.
Yeah. So we'll save that for the next round.
No, I think it's a -2 penalty for short bows at 90 feet.
Yes.
-2 for every increment outside your range.
Yes. Up to a maximum of 10 increments.
Yeah, unless it specifies otherwise.
I mean, that's -18, so I mean, you're just like, bwang! Did I roll a 20?
But yeah, I guess, I have a -2 to this. I'll fire pot shot with the short bow.
Sure.
Hits.
Yeah.
I'm aiming just probably at the last guy I saw, so maybe this.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this is at -2.
It's a 4-round action to reload in heavy crossbow.
Yes.
I forget sometimes.
Yes. That's the one that's
Yeah.
difficult to reload.
My
Could
5
I
definitely
help
doesn't hit.
reload it?
Your 5,
was
which
a courtesy
becomes a
call.
3. Let me check something
No,
here.
It's already factored. I already factored.
Oh, okay. He doesn't like that. Mm-hmm.
I imagine not, no.
But he gets his buddy to fire back. Let's see here. 1 possibly can hit you.
Yeah.
No.
No, probably
DM,
not.
I have a dumb question.
I don't know if I've got there. Yes.
Can I reload for Nat? And use my full action to do it?
Sure.
Hey,
Then I'm
can
gonna
again.
shoot. Hell yeah.
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
Hey, that probably doesn't hit.
It looks as though the cover from the boat protects them this time.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Use another arrow. Or
Yep.
bolt in this case.
I'll check this again. That guy doesn't fire. That guy's too busy firing back at the cleric to fire back at you. All right.
Eric, don't insult me, okay?
I'm sorry.
I'm a war priest.
Priest. Sorry.
Please get it right.
Please.
Get my class.
As you're exchanging pot shots, you can hear the sounds of firing and stuff. There's occasionally blasts of gunpowder going on in the from down on deck as people are shooting off. It looks as though that Kipper has his rifle out and is taking shots at people, and Riaris is firing some of the heavy weapons. Okay, you are now 60 feet away.
We're 2 rounds away, right?
You're 2 rounds away,
So we have this round, next round, right?
and
we're
then
there.
and then you are then boarding will begin. Then this will be the situation you are in. Once that happens, you
Okay,
can
boom.
at that point in
Cast
time.
Guidance on myself.
You do have, I will say, ropes prepared and tied off on this side that you can throw grappling hooks over. These gangplanks and down here are going to be occupied by other pirates. They will be difficult to get across, meaning that you either have to basically use ropes to climb across, or you can just leap across.
Yeah, I cast guidance on myself. I say Sandra cast the guidance.
On who should I cast it?
Yaalkol.
She doesn't have guidance.
Damn. Okay, it's like the best cantrip. Why would...
I overhear
Never mind
this.
then.
She has create water, bleed, purify food and drink, and stabilize.
Hey, she can purify the salt water.
Yeah.
No, I can do that.
invokes the spirit of Motorhead.
Mhm.
Yeah, so overhearing, potentially, I will just cast it. That's on a boy who's a big dragon.
Yeah.
Granted your guidance.
We need Yaalkol to get there so you can start murdering things, okay?
I mean, she'll cast
Murder.
Murder.
this spell, instant armor.
Wait.
That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. That's a cool spell.
Yeah, she gets level 2
Is it?
spells.
Second level
Yeah, she's
I
third
didn't
level.
play.
Of the NPCs you've met, she's the highest level at 3.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked at second level spells. Did I get them at like level 4, I think?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that
I won't
spell's
get
really
those
cool.
till 4. If I get at 4 as well, because like sorcerer.
Yeah.
yeah, you're one spell progression behind.
So she has some AC right now, which she didn't have before.
Good.
Good, she needs it.
She
Can't
made
die,
this
okay?
woman
She's my
to
sister.
live.
Okay.
My future wife.
30 feet.
Hey, whoa! Hey,
wait,
hands
wait.
up.
Oh, actually, anybody else doing anything at 60 feet? We have,
I probably have to reload at 60.
I used my action to guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firing up a popping shot with an arrow.
Okay.
Or a bow.
Okay.
Well, bam.
Nice.
Okay. Roll the percent mischance. Because remember, it's 50-50.
Not
No,
tonight.
you can't do
Not
it.
today.
Dang it.
Your shot, it's sort of like you kind of judge where it was, but it just, unfortunately, the fog messes with you.
We've kind of moved 60 feet since the fog went up, so.
Oh, God. Sorry, Quentin.
Jesus.
Take a damage as someone fires a bolt back at you and manages to hit you.
Oh, no.
One whole damage.
Actually, that's not too bad. I rolled a d10 and you took 1.
What did they fire at me? Hold up.
Heavy crossbow.
That's what I've been shooting at. That
Yes.
Missing.
They fired a
Hey,
heavy
never mind.
crossbow.
Stay down from now. Fuck that.
So it's like, it just like wings you, so it's kind of like a scratch, but it's still like, well,
That could have been really bad.
anybody
no,
else
okay with
doing anything? Or are we moving on to 30 feet?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now 30 feet.
I can shoot a thing.
Okay,
I have an important question for 30 feet.
sure.
The every 2 levels range increment, does that happen at level 2 or level 3? For increase in range, in spell range.
Every even level, I think.
The increase in range depends on the spell. It will
Yeah,
tell
like,
you.
I'll post
It's a divide by 2.
this.
Close range is
Yeah.
that is close range, so it's divided by 2. Yes. So it would
Okay,
happen.
so-
It's minimum of 5 feet. So it would have been at first level. It would have still been plus 5 feet. It would have still been 30 feet at first level, but at second level it doesn't go up because it's you gotta,
Okay.
it's minimum.
I didn't know how to read
Yes,
that because I've never
no,
seen
that's
these
fine.
spells before.
Yep. So you would be within range now. But like, if we're looking at this map here, just assume you're like you're put like everybody like 30 feet like off the edge over here. So that's where it's like quite a line.
We're all like,
I
we're here.
would like to summon a dog on this ship.
Okay.
Oh no, not a dog.
I will summon Monster 1.
Can I pet him?
No, I mean, he's summoning over here.
Oh.
There's a dog
Cast-
operates from the
Dog,
shadows.
you only have 20% mischance, dog.
Yeah, the dog's gonna try to bite.
Mhm.
Let me get the dog's character sheet open.
Wait, initiative
just-
matters. Because
Yes, so
Let me do descending order because
this will matter now.
yeah.
The sailors have already acted technically. Because they were at 16 and you are at 9 on the
Yes.
initiative.
Yeah, I have things to do as well, but they don't matter for this.
So, on the impact, when the first technical round of combat begins, then they will act before dog. So
Yes.
dog does get an attack in before anything happens.
Doggy will try to bite. I need to remember how I actually roll an attack on this sheet.
You just click on the attack and it should roll.
It's an NPC sheet.
Then you
It's
click the
an
name. Of
Has
The
it.
name of
It's
the attack, yeah.
Weird. Okay.
So, like, just click bite.
Bite. I think it rolled, right? Did it roll?
Yes!
Can you roll the...
Roll the
Can you
mischance.
roll-
Yeah. You're good. It's not outside the... Because you have to... I
Yeah,
think
it's
you have to
gonna-
roll higher than an 80 to miss, because we've been saying
Yeah.
high end to miss. So, yeah.
And then it's gonna
Um,
bite this guy.
Okay, he will take 4
As-
damage. Let me
As
check.
this shadow dog apparates and just chomps on a man.
I cast,
He has taken some damage, then. Okay.
I cast 2 spells.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Bless on everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and then I use one of my fervors, and as a swift action, I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
That's everything.
Nice.
Does that mean I have a bonus to my roll?
Everyone gets a +1 to your attack and saves against fear,
Yeah.
Neat.
and I get +2 AC because I'll need it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just roll this one thing first to see if it even matters if I have a +1.
It may matter.
It may matter.
No,
it doesn't.
Oh, wow. It does not. Let me check something here.
Well.
Big oof.
They're ignoring you at this point in time.
I haven't hit a single one of them.
The Shield of Faith was self and the Bless was all of us, yeah?
The Shield of
Yes.
Faith is just on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice it.
Anybody else? Quentin, Yaalkol, either of you
Are you
doing
kidding?
anything?
I just about got my head taken off by a bull. I'm staying the hell down.
Okay. Rio summon a dog. That would be everyone, and we can move into it. So now at this point in time, your ship will impact into the other one. You are ramming at the side. It is a lurch, but all of you on your ship are obviously ready for it. So I won't have you roll anything. You can feel the lurch as the ship, as you can then see like a dozen sailors throw ropes over at this point in time, and like boards are dropped down. As you can hear the sounds of combat begin, and I'm going to throw this onto stream because
Not the
hopefully
screaming
that's
and-
the screaming and the clashing of swords, and I can get rid of. There you go. That should be in the background now. I hope it's at the right volume.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. So battle begins on the ship. You will see, of course, like you can quickly out the side of your eye see the captain just kind of run over and leap into the fog cloud, followed by like Master Scourge and Mr. Plug, with Owlbear kind of rolling up behind, and half a dozen. You can see like Kipper continues to take shots. Riaris now kind of like pulls out a couple of harpoons and starts flinging them into there, doing that as Peppery seems to kind of provide some like spell support as the battle gets on full, as then like maybe like a dozen pirates or so, including some of the people that you know, are just rushing over aboard the ship in order to do battle. But you over here have your part in this battle as the battle rages. It begins to do that. As already you can tell, like you can hear the screams of sailors falling over into the water, and being torn apart horribly by sharks.
That's terrible.
Good for them.
Yeah.
All
Right.
Need food too.
You can either attempt to. There are 3 ways you can do this. Quite obviously. First off, you can of course throw the grapples that were provided here and ready. Then you would have to climb across on the rope and hope that the people on the other end don't notice anything and do it. You can try to jump across. We got acrobatics. You can try to jump across, and rather than jump directly onto the side of the onto the top of the ship, you can try to jump and grab the side of the ship and then climb up. I will also let you know you will be flat-footed the first round you are on the ship because of the difficulty of moving over to there in general. Once you arrive, just to right yourself.
What about the boards? Can we use those?
Those are occupied by sailors, and probably there's fighting going on over there right now.
This ship, this like little dinghy,
Yes.
is it level with the ship?
It is it is leveled with the ship on that area. It is below you. You're also supposed to remember you were ordered to not only take over this area here, but to make sure no one gets on those boats.
Yeah. So could I like just jump onto that boat?
You could try to jump onto that boat. It is probably swaying, so it would be an unstable thing to jump onto and would require an athletics or 2 acrobatics, because I think it's acrobatics to jump, is it?
But
Yes.
easier checks.
It's 2 checks instead of 1.
You know, I'm just gonna throw my grapple.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go by initiative though and see what everybody
I'm
does.
first.
Yes. So you're just
Because
gonna throw grapple. So move
Yeah, I
yourself
get that.
over to the edge of the ship and you throw
Okay,
grapple. Roll your attack.
Yeah,
range
it's just
attack.
it's my ranged, right?
It is
With,
ranged. Yes.
with +1 from bless.
Yes.
Yep.
Um,
I hit the ship. I assume.
you hit the ship and you get it grappled. I will let you also know the people up above, people on the stern castle are higher ground than you. So keep that in mind too.
There's the high ground. It's over.
Yeah. Is that my turn?
That was your standard action, so you could attempt to try moving across, honestly. That would be a climb
Yeah.
check.
It's climb check.
It is a climb check.
Sounds terrible. Not acrobatics, I guess, right?
Nope.
Tightrope across it.
You know, it's probably way better if I just tried an acrobatics.
Acrobatics would be a tightrope across. Well, you've got a rope set up if anybody else wants to use it, but you could try to jump across.
Yeah.
It is
I'm
about
gonna.
it's about 10 feet where you have to jump.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that from my original idea, from like this position, right? So if I miss, I might land on the little dinghy.
Okay.
I'm gonna add my +1
Mhm.
to from guidance here,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm.
Okay.
I rolled a 4, boys.
You rolled pretty bad there. I will need you to
But hey, I said I was jumping where the ship would
you
be.
did you're jumping where that ship would
So
be.
I have a likelihood of landing. in
Give
that
me
ship instead of just falling into the water.
first give me a reflex save, followed by a second acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. You just want me to roll on that die, roll low.
Mhm.
Welcome to Pathfinder style. You know this.
Oh no. I rolled
Okay.
I rolled a 5, I think.
Uh-huh.
8?
And
Yeah.
Rolled an 8.
second
Hey, it's
acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's great.
Okay.
It's huge.
So this is what happens. You kind
No
of
one sees it.
leap
I was
off.
in the fog
You
cloud.
kind of like leap off the crowd into the fog cloud, land
Fred
on
is
the
still
boat
safe.
there, slip backwards, tumbling, and kind of you kind of manage to like grab yourself on the edge of the boat. So now you're dangling on this edge of that boat above the water, as you can now see like a shark kind of snap underneath you. As that'll be the end of your first turn. though.
Listen,
Good
but
shot.
no
This
one
is
no one
fine.
can see me.
This is
No one can
fine.
see me, okay?
No.
You're
Like
like
in burning house, this is fine.
you're like this is fine. I'm over on the other ship. Totally.
No face lost. Cause
So
I'm
we're just gonna put you right there, hanging.
Yeah. Listen,
Put a
this
little
is fine.
icon on
This is 100% acrobatics.
Oh yeah, I
so
should
where
I should
can-
put an icon.
I got this. I got a green
What
Columbia.
icon would be the best icon here?
fine.
There we go.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's,
Yeah.
That's ominous.
Impending death.
I'm gonna plunge to my death.
Cog. Oh, you're good at doing that. Okay. Cog is gonna move over and he's gonna do that. He's just gonna start climbing across this nice rope that someone left there for him.
Well, yeah. See, this is the idea.
Convenient.
Yeah, he's
Does
gonna
Cog see
he's
this?
gonna be
He's
climbing
laughing.
across this conveniently put rope.
Hey, listen, that was the idea. I'm a team player. Okay?
All right.
Just hope he doesn't look to his left.
I kind of want him to. He might help me out, and he won't talk about it. He's a bro.
Let's see. That's 10 feet.
He is
He's gonna move. He's gonna move. He's gonna manage to get across. He will double move. He basically
Does he
gonna
see
move
me?
over to it.
Roll
I am
perception.
right there.
Give him a
With, like, a
perception.
penalty.
You're in a
check,
fog cloud. Yeah. Let me see if he notices you while moving by. What is your
This
perception?
could be very important because he might come out and reach.
No.
He
No, he
doesn't
doesn't.
see me.
The fog cloud obscures you enough that because he kind of like does that thing where you get on your back and kind of shimmy across, and then he kind of crawls over onto the other side. So that's what he kind of does. So he uses his 2 moves to kind of like get over to the ship. So it looks like he's like kind of like he disappears into the fog cloud. He is out of sight. Natileis.
This is fine.
What do you
I'm
want to
gonna
do?
reload. I'm not gonna go over yet.
Okay. Sailors. Most of them are unaware of anybody, but this guy totally will see someone. Because he can tell that someone's there. He is going to try to short sword your friend there.
No one can
An 11 will not hit regardless for Cog's AC. Let me just make sure. Cog's AC is, of course, 14. But he's flat-footed. Oh, he's flat-footed. Let me just check.
Yeah,
Flat-footed is 13! He has got studded leather armor. His armor protects him this day as the short sword comes down. It would have been a very good hit kind of into the body, but it kind of like just knocks into it and like, you know, does a kind of like a cut into the armor. So he sort of kind of like brushes back and kind of like, you know, it's like, ha-ha! As the man will kind of yell out, you know, intruders. But now, this guy and this guy will try to murder a dog because, I mean...
The dog made a shadow. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, this guy was originally going to do it until someone popped up behind him and scared the fuck out of him. What's your dog's AC?
Dog AC is 13.
Let me roll some attacks and then see percentile. Possibly 2 hits. Let's percentile it and see. Yes and yes.
Well...
12 damage to the dog.
That's double its HP. I'm just gonna move the dog over here in case I want to resummon it.
Okay. All right.
It did its job.
So, Quentin.
Well, I've got a curse to either fulfill or break.
Do it.
So, I'm gonna jump this.
All right.
Because my
Into the
acro is
shark.
way better than my climb.
Yeah,
I
feel that one.
You can attempt a standing long jump with 1 move, or I will allow you to do a running one if you want to get a little run back with 2 moves.
Hey, run where I
Up
just
to
jumped.
Yeah, it's gonna be a run one, and it's literally gonna be over.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
All right. Then it's much smarter to get this. Like, unfortunately, someone had to move up, and someone threw a rope, so they didn't have a chance to make a running
Yeah,
one.
well, you know, like, I didn't think about it till I realized.
Let me put it this way.
Okay.
You could have still got it. You just rolled so low.
You
I
just
know,
roll.
I know.
You roll
Listen,
really well. I mean,
Listen, if I
11's
tried to
pretty good.
if I rolled that
Alright.
and I tried to climb it, that would have been like a total
Acrobatics, Quentin.
I would have been dead.
Do it.
So is this going to count as a double move then?
You will be using both your moves to get the running jump. Running jump halves the DC. Let me put it that way. It's a good
Yeah,
thing to
don't
do.
roll like me.
Does it keep the 30-foot move speed, or does it go up?
Your move speed would be still. You basically be your move speed is still 30 feet. It's just that you're using both of your moves combined. Like, one of them is to get the like run back, run forward. The second one is to get the jump part of it, which counts as your movement because you can only jump as far. You can get higher than your movement, but it's sort of like will take you longer to like kind of like it's weird. Okay,
Would moving like this count for the run back then?
something like that. You know,
And then the move up to here, and then the next.
it's going to be 10 feet either way, so I was assuming you were kind of jumping across to here, kind of thing with the run across. You know, it is an open space.
I'm
Come
scared
back here.
for you.
And thump, 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 thump.
And you hit me and we both died.
Yeah, you just plummet.
Tell him, Magnus, you just-
I mean, like,
I'm just up there,
I will tell you that is
Oh!
okay.
Curse is not.
Okay, I was going to tell you,
Curse.
this is higher ground, this is equal ground, this is lower ground. So you'd be jumping down if you go over here.
Well, if I end up here,
Uh-huh.
or do I have to stop in the square?
No, you could technically jump all the way over to here. You could, like, leap. I'm sorry, you can jump 28 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 moment.
Uh-huh. The up would be kind of up, so that'd be kind of difficult to jump up here. But you could jump anywhere,
be,
like,
yeah.
this. Remember, this was level with you. This is below you.
Just jump to the wheel.
Yeah.
Probably just leap like right over here.
Yeah, you could just, like,
I mean, you could just leap there.
See, part of me is thinking jump to this square to get.
That's
like,
terrible.
you could get
You're
into
flat-footed
you
as a
could
first
jump
off.
into that
Yeah,
square to get
that's
like,
the thing. I'm a
Fulfill-
squishy boy.
Fulfill that curse.
These stairs that are above Cog, not technically, but you get the point. Are they counted as equal level, or would this guy be?
They're like in the middle, so he wouldn't have high ground from the stairs.
I'm just gonna jump right beside Cog then.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of like leap over
and
there.
give him a look.
Yeah. He kind of like you can kind of see him in the cloud. He gives you in the cloud. He kind of gives you a nod too. Yeah. Cool.
I give him a nod back.
All right, so,
There's a fresh rope you can climb.
There is
Yeah,
a fresh rope you can climb.
Oh,
Flesh rope.
flesh
that's
rope.
flesh
Oh,
yeah.
Kansas?
don't make that one. What kind of game are we
What is the
running
rope
here?
made of?
Now you know what happens to the body after we heal haul it. We take the intestines and make a rope out of it.
Oh
That'd
no.
be a
The jump-
horrible rope.
The jump
mean,
is
it's
not
too
a thing that's
slippery.
gonna be able to, I'm gonna be able to do here.
Good
so
climb check though, right? Pretty good.
yeah. Well, not with my armor on.
Your
Alright,
guidance
like a
is-
-6.
So
Just
I'm
charge
just-
fast on this.
Remember, you have guidance as well.
so that will give me a +1. So
Yep.
I am gonna try this climb now.
Okay.
That's 12.
Uh-oh.
You are having trouble getting across. You will not make any progress. You can still try one more time with your second move.
I will absolutely give it one more try.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
You do not fall just because of
The guidance,
if you want to
yeah.
use the guidance. You do not public, but you've used up
So
your
is there
guidance
just-
then.
A large, chunky dragon
Yes.
boy.
He's trying to
the
climb
rope-
across,
The
and
rope
he's
is occupied.
yeah. You are right here trying to climb the rope, and it's not it's comical. You keep almost you're like half climbed off the edge. And you're like whoa wow it's not working.
It's
Okay.
like hilarious, but kind of sad.
I was gonna
See,
throw a rope on.
I tried to set the rope up for him.
Yeah. Sandra is actually just at this point in time. I guess she's gonna throw up another rope. So she's gonna move here and set up a second rope. One across to like here or something, you know. So that's what she's gonna do. Seeing that a Dragonborn is occupying one of them.
Yeah, that's no.
Hey,
I'm not
there's
gonna go
another
over
rope, though.
quite yet.
Also, I'm pretty sure her climb is. It's better than her acrobatics. Neither are great.
Yeah, this is like a semi-suicidal mission with the sharks.
Yeah, the sharks are kind of awful.
It was like this captain's like a terrible person.
Yes, he is.
What gives you that impression?
I don't
I
know.
think he's a pretty upstanding, swell, contributing
and-
member of society.
You're not
Important.
automatically attacked by a shark when
Yeah.
you go in the water. Anyway,
Does the side of the boat have things to climb up on?
the
in case
side of the
one
boat.
falls
Yes.
into the ocean?
Maybe not
Okay.
like ropes and stuff, but you could climb the side of the boat. I believe the side of the boat. It's DC. Oh yeah, it's not difficult to climb the side of the boat. There's like a lot of like things hanging down. There's some ropes and stuff like that. So
Okay.
if you wanted to, you could climb the side of the rope. And the water, even though it is chummed with sharks, is relatively calm. Meaning, I will give you just this. It's DC 10 swim checks and DC 10 climb checks to climb the side of the boat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay.
So if you should plummet, it's easy to
Good
climb
know
up.
if I fall.
I also it's also only a 33% chance you're gonna get mauled by a shark when you jump in the water every
I
time.
would like to try to
I
jump
like those
across with a running jump.
Though if you are bitten by a shark, then the
That's
next
pretty
turn,
bad.
then it's the 33% chance of 2 sharks biting.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Anyway,
That's still a 33% chance not to be
I would
bitten.
like to attempt to jump.
Bro.
okay.
No, I think it's a 30% chance that you just get bit standard and then.
So,
yeah.
I'm gonna do a running jump.
Okay, so you can use both your moves to get the running jump.
Acrobatics check.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Killing the enemy.
Where do you want to put yourself? Is kind of what it is, you
Um,
know. Within reason, you can get like 20 feet from the edge
Like
of the
20
boat.
feet to like.
So like
I
this is a
will-
spot you could. Oh, sorry, I'm on page. Like
trying to see where
this is a spot you can get on. This is a spot.
That's
Like
not
this
a
is,
good place.
This is a
This is a
spot.
good spot. Landing like here is pretty good.
yes. That's where I'm gonna go. Is here.
Yeah, like here.
You're-
Okay. You can give me a perception check.
Perception.
As you kind of like
I don't
leap
want you to
over and leap down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you,
lucky.
Good.
no,
This
no,
is good. No one
so
has to
lucky.
see it. No one has to see it. I don't.
no one.
Good.
You're not sure where your cleric friend went to. He must have jumped really
Cleric.
well. I mean,
We don't have
or
one of those.
or
There's
I'm
one
sorry.
in there.
Your Warpriest friend must have jumped really far. Just you don't know where
Yeah,
they are.
must have ran to the other side of the ship to stop
Totally.
the,
Revia,
So,
you're gonna need a climb check at this point in time. Honestly.
Wait. So, you said I'm on a swinging bow.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, one of the biggest things acrobats do is go on a swinging object and swing with it to then use that as leverage to make a jump.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I use this boat as the leverage with the swinging motion?
Where are you trying to jump to?
Just like jump, like use it to jump onto the ship.
Jump into my arms.
Honestly, from your position, you could probably try to jump over this area, but you couldn't really jump
That's
this
like
direction.
15 feet.
You could do it, maybe.
But the thing is, what
Just
you
jump
wouldn't
into someone in armor.
you wouldn't be trying to jump up onto the boat. You'd be trying to jump and grab onto the side.
to climb up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems
Well,
kinda weird.
sounds terrible because my climb check is not great.
It's only DC 10.
Yeah, but that means I have to roll a 7 to succeed.
This is why I elected to jump because I
But
currently have -4 to my
from
climb.
your angle, I think like you
Can I
could
use my
you could
standard action to cast guidance on myself before I
probably not while hanging. I gotta
You have to take your one hand off to cast guidance.
do it? I could do it as a swift action with no somatic components.
Then yes.
I think this is the time to do it. I need any plus what I can get.
Yeah, I think this is the right time to
yeah,
do
it
that.
seems like a good idea.
No, it's fine. Just trust the dice rolls. Just like y'all
Like
said.
I will tell you, this boat is
no
pretty much
property, okay.
it's kind of like lean. It's not like it's hanging, but it is like
Oh.
like tied off at the edge of the ship. So it's like the bottom of it is like on there, and it's mostly secure. So it swings a little bit. It's got a little bit of swing into it, but it's not like really like wildly swinging. Yeah.
It's just an easy climb check to pull myself up onto the boat, right?
Oh, totally easy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay.
your
You
guidance.
can do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
All
Do it.
modifiers included. I succeed. I
You're
do it.
you pop up onto the boat, so I'll just put you like I'm gonna alt you just to be like you're up there on the boat, and we can remove the horrible death skull because
Do
you're
I have
impending
my
doom.
Do I have my move action still now?
yeah, you can still have one more move. Because you swift actions before, so certainly.
Yep. You know.
Hey Rio, there's a Warpriest who wasn't behind you, all of a sudden behind you on that boat.
How the hell did I
I-
get here before you?
I was scouting something out.
I'm sense motivating this. If
I'm
I'm
bluffing
allowed.
Go ahead.
Oh
Oh
Mhm.
no! You think something is sus. And then I
Sure, buddy.
immediately run over this side and
Yeah,
get
okay.
next to this guy.
Okay.
no! Oh god.
All right, Cog. Cog is gonna attack this dude here. He's uninjured. There is the 20% miss chance, but let me get out Cog's sheet. That's that guy's AC, which is not a lot. Cog is gonna just strike with his cutlass. As possible hit. Let me check for percentage miss. No, he will hit. So he will do 6 damage to this sailor dude. The sailor is still up, but has been injured. I have marked off the damage. After Cog, we move on to Natileis.
Oh god. I guess it's time to jump across.
Time to die to shark.
Alright. Go. I cannot climb. Alright.
I believe
Just don't be
in you.
me, okay?
So I wanna like go here.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. So running jump thing.
You'll kind of like use your actions to kind of do the run. So you'll run back and you'll kind of kip off the edge of the boat, like over top of Yaalkol, who's kind of holding on. Like, whoa! Hey, careful there!
Let's find out what happens.
Okay.
All right.
17.
We're good.
Yeah. You could land like right here very easily, next to Rio.
Okay.
So yeah.
I just like fly out.
Yeah.
Like, land next
Yeah.
to you.
Glad you showed up.
that was
I
scary.
gotta mark off.
No, I understand.
This is round 2, right? Yes. I have to keep track of it. things
Yeah,
happen.
I think we are on round 2. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I should be keeping track of how long Bless lasts. But it lasts 20
Yeah.
rounds.
It lasts 20 rounds. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one.
Sailors. Okay. The sailor.
Who's aware of what?
This sailor here is gonna move up. This one's gonna move up over here. These two will stay here, guarding the area. So this one's going to attack you,
Yeah.
Revia.
I dare.
This guy's going to try to cut the rope that Sandra put out.
Wow, rude.
Yeah. This one is going to go after Quentin. This one's going to go... Quentin. This one's going to go after Cog. So those are the attacks. So we'll start with one on Revia. Would
Nope.
a 16 hit? Nope. Okay.
I assume I'm not flat-footed because I've been on this ship for a couple turns now. Technically.
I will give it to you because,
Theoretically.
yes, you theoretically were on board.
You've suffered enough.
Yeah.
You
I
moved
suffered
on
through
your
enough.
turn.
Right now, the only other one that's not flat-footed is Cog, as he's been here for a round. Well, actually, no. Yeah, because Cog got an attack off.
Does
He
the
had-
flat-footed
he had an
apply if you did the jump? I know it applied if you
Yes,
climbed.
because it's like because you
You're still
can't
getting
like
your footing,
you're still getting your footing right, kind
Gotcha.
of making sure like because it's assuming like because you're trying there's like a railing there. It's sort of like you're jumping onto the railing and climbing down and kind of stuff like things like that. So one on Cog, no, one on Quentin. Quentin, will a 16 hit you?
Yes, that hits.
You will take 2 as a short sword nicks you, and I'm gonna just roll an attack roll. Rope has hit points.
It's less than 5, I think.
Oh, then it's cut. So
can-
the guy just like kind of like cuts the rope as Sandra's like jerk, and probably was gonna have to try to follow poor Yaalkol. See if that works.
Listen, my rope's been the most useful.
Yeah.
Hand prop has 2 hit points.
Yeah,
God.
I just looked it up.
Well, if it hits it, it's broken, and he rolled a 19. That guy breaks it. All
Yeah,
right.
its AC's like 10.
Quentin.
I think it's time to start stabbing.
Mhm.
So I'm going to stab the guy in front of me that Cog can also hit.
Yeah. Okay.
And knock somebody out.
Oh, actually, I have to check something because sorry, I forgot to do something. He still hit you. I have to remember the 80%.
Wait.
There's a 20%
Yeah,
mischance.
There's a mischance.
It's only 20% next to people, so I still have to
Cloud
check.
is a great spell.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
I love
20% adjacent and 50 otherwise?
Yes. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Alright, well I guess I'll roll my percentile first.
You were the only one
No,
that.
I'll roll
that was-
it last.
Actually, let me check something.
2-weapon fighting. Do I have to roll it for each attack?
You would have to roll the percentile for each attack. So you're going to be doing 2 attacks.
Yep.
Here's what you're saying. And let me roll twice. The second one would theoretically miss, but the first one would hit. So the second one would have missed anyway with that roll, but the first one will hit. This man is still up. He's taken 2 good hits, and he looks like he's got some pretty hefty injuries. Okay. Just checking something here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
You can do it.
We believe in you.
Man, I believe in you.
We have the power of anime. You can do it.
Oh,
God.
That's really bad.
Bismarck and enemy
All right. Please give me a whip check.
You didn't pray hard enough to Besmara.
You didn't follow the morning.
Well,
prayer
you're
when
swimming just fine. I'm just gonna roll something
Roll
here.
the D100 or the D100.
Good news, you're not sharked. I didn't roll above a 66. You can try to climb. You failed at climbing, tumbled into the water. You're at the edge of the boat now. On your next turn, you can try to climb up.
Okay.
I will. If you at the end of your turn, if you're still in the water, I'll try to shark you again.
That is
Alright,
our
thank you.
king again.
But this turn, there were no sharks nearby to try to eat you. You actually see, like, somewhere, like, over here, there's, like, this sailor just plummets into the water, and you see a shark just, like, as he's, like, kind of bleeding, he's, like, kind of struggling. You see a shark come up and, like, tear him apart, and he's just like, ah! Ah! It, like, disappears
What
beneath
did
the
they
waves.
put in that pig's blood?
Cocaine.
Yeah. Well, that's where you hide the cocaine to smuggle it,
Yeah.
right?
Look, I'm pretty sure
Pig.
like Pathfinder sharks are just more aggressive or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Once again, they are genetic freaks.
Quentin, I think you slaughtered the wrong pigs. Those are for smuggling.
The drug pigs.
I was also counting on having a giant chunk of dragon meat shield.
knows?
Sandra, I'm just gonna put this man in the water here. Sandra, I guess, is gonna try to climb across because, sure.
is it better than her acrobatics?
Yes.
Then
Oh,
I'm just gonna check something else here. Oh boy.
oh, we're gonna lose one of our allies.
Fine.
Oh.
like, it's getting a laugh, dude.
She's not being sharked,
Oh,
but
Why I don't worship
but you will
Agmara.
see her fall into the water next to Yaalkol and seemingly having trouble. So we'll leave it at that. Rio.
This is a better one.
Certainly you can see it outside the fog cloud because you're at the edge of it. So you can see that Sandra seems to be having some trouble.
And you have to help them.
Who can I see here out of these enemies?
You can't really give good view of any of them, but you have an idea kind of where they are from like noises and cues and stuff. Probably at least where you don't know about like these are the only two that you couldn't probably target back here because
These. So I couldn't target these two.
yeah, because their positioning is too
Yeah.
far away.
So
And also,
like-
it is really good cover because it's 2 floors up, honestly.
it is really good cover. Right. I'm gonna move over to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna and Arayo starts kind of like hides a little bit, starts weaving his hands. I'm gonna cast Murder's Command on this fellow
Okay.
to make him attack an ally.
It is a will save?
There's a will save DC 15. Damn it!
Oh man, that dude is just like, he's like, head feels weird. Oh, that's weird, strange.
I really
here?
hate Jim, but like not right now.
Man, Jim, really kind of pissed off at you.
Fucking
Round
Jim.
3.
I know he cheats at poker, but I'll get him for later.
Alright, I swift action cast on myself my last ability to do this in my last spell. Divine Favor. So I have +1 to hit and +1 to damage.
Okay,
And I go stab a bitch. The guy in front of me.
sure.
I'll roll the D100 first.
I will roll the D100 first.
Yeah.
You barely hit him. Barely hit him.
Well,
If you
let's
roll,
see it.
if you barely have the chance.
Oh!
Well, you don't
baby.
confirm because it's an
You got a
8.
2 on the confirm.
Yeah.
Well, it takes 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
As I say, Besmara, guide my hand.
Okay. So certainly
As she literally is guiding my hands with her blessings and favor.
he'll take a hit. All right. Now at initiative 20, all of you will notice that are on the deck, especially the PCs, some of the fog parts, and you will see over here, some of the fog will part. And you are going to see the captain seems to be in battle with a number of men. You also see it looks as though 2 would appear to be more elitely dressed officers seem to be rushing up madly to attack from behind the captain.
That's his problem.
Okay.
Wait, our captain?
Yes, you are captain.
Okay.
We don't like our captains.
Right.
I mean, he isn't.
Anybody
He
do,
hasn't
you
done
have the
anything to
option.
me.
He does not seem aware of this. Actually,
Well, it's not my turn.
everybody that's there, roll me a perception check. I will give you an option if
Yeah,
you roll.
because it's foggy.
Yeah, but there's like a parting in the fog.
4.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Oh
8.
no.
No, it's fine.
Quentin!
Don't give a shit. Let it
Quentin,
be a hit.
what would you do?
I'm fighting.
Well, I mean,
No, the captain.
you see the
Yeah, I'm
captain.
fighting.
Well, no, I mean like the captain's
I
about to
didn't
be
see anything,
cap.
I'm fighting.
All right.
You think I care about that guy?
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like it's important for us to
Well,
learn, so he gives us a shit.
I will let
would've-
you know then. A dirty glare is made at Quentin, who obviously noted this. As the
What do
captain...
you mean obviously noted this?
Oh, no.
In the middle of a battle, they can tell that I spotted something
Oh, yeah,
through
no.
a bunch of fog?
Yeah, it does say that.
What?
He gets attacked because no one called out to him. He takes a look around to see who's there, and he sees someone who has a perfect view of him, who could have warned him. Quentin.
And I'm staring right at him? I'm not staring. I would have seen it and looked back to the guy trying to stab me in the kidney.
I'm just saying, you have the option
Okay, can I at least contest that with a stealth roll or something? Because
Damn it, the breaks.
that's kind of
Give
bullshit.
me a deception. I guess a bluff check. You can get a bluff check to do it. I will say, honestly.
Yeah, it makes sense because just the auto noticing is a bit absurd.
Yeah, like in the middle of combat, I naturally, because he can see me, I must have seen him. Like,
Well, I mean, like.
technically, like Rio and Natalia.
Actually, the thing is, I gotta say here is, do you really hate the captain? He hasn't done anything to you.
Yeah, like,
Yes!
Captain hasn't done
Are you
anything to
kidding?
Rio.
Yeah.
Well, the captain is allowing all the bad shit to happen. Just
The
because
Captain
he's
probably doesn't really know this shit's happening to us. to be
Yeah.
fair.
No.
Quentin, honestly, would you hate the captain? Like, you probably hate Plug and Scourge, but, like, has the captain done anything?
Yes.
That's
He
absurd argument. Okay.
ordered my kidnapping and enslavement, and as much as I'm making do with
Alright.
the situation, it doesn't mean I'm okay with it.
Really
Not
wish
to
I rolled
mention, I
higher
don't
than a
agree with
4.
the whole slaughtering of the pigs to chum the water
Oh,
so that
actually-
you can execute a bunch of innocents by throwing them in
Actually,
sharks.
let me retcon this and give one more thing, because I should, because I will be nice to you guys, if that would load the fuck up.
Being nice.
Saying I hate him may be strong, but I certainly do not like him, and I consider him evil.
He's
Okay.
And while I'm morally not good, that doesn't mean I agree with what he's doing.
Cog will basically be what Revia talked about, and being like staying the course and warn the captain, because the captain's not going to die to this, and it's better to be on the captain's good side. So I will just have this event be ignored then, because Cog will take care of it, and you brought him.
I'm fine with making the bluff check if you want still, but him just auto.
Well, the thing is, I think it's because, like, it's assumed that if you failed a perception check, you're in enough fog you couldn't have noticed. If you made the perception check, it's assumed that you're out of enough fog you should have noticed, even if you don't. You know?
Okay, but clearly whoever wrote this it figures that in the middle of a battle, your awareness is still 360 degrees, like 40 feet away from you, not focused on the guy trying to stab you.
Look, I'm going to admit, it's supposed to work better because you guys are actually lower down than you should have been. Because they're supposed to rush out from, like, over here to attack him. So I had to change that because you're over here.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
theoretically, we should have all just thrown ropes in the worst and most dangerous spot to get here,
Uh,
and then and then
Basically,
that way?
going down here, there should have been other battles going on. I've been nice in
Okay.
ignoring that. Because there's an entire battle going on down there with, like, dozens of people killing each other.
Yeah, but that's probably more or less centered, like fighting. kind of stuff.
It's supposed to be, like, all over the kind of area here.
It's chaos.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's,
I'm
as far as-
ignoring that chaos that's going on for you and being very nice because it
That's
helps a
smart,
little
give
bit.
this-
But
that's
it's
smart,
so,
give
but
this
it's sort of
field
like
clarity.
it's the thing is this is like there's both good and bad to this entire thing, so that's why I kind of left it as it was and just gave you the option, because I mean like honestly, if Revia rolled it, Revia, would you have warned the captain?
I probably would have done so just because.
That's the feeling I've
Besmar
gotten.
Respects Besmar respects the even if I dislike this captain, he's still a captain, and there's no quarreling, especially when you're fighting. You
Yeah.
have to be on point together.
See,
That's
that
kind of, I think how the interpretation
Look,
would be for me.
And look, people rolled really terrible on perceptions. It
I
was
would have
DC
warned
10.
them, and I don't like the crew. I rolled a 2.
Yeah,
But
look,
also,
it was.
I think the captain's a pretty dirty captain.
Which, like, it's fair that the other PCs would have warned him. Quentin would not have.
That's fine. That's fine. I did not know whether Quentin would have not or something, but again, like, it's supposed to be set up that, like, we'll just say, like, I was handling this very terribly, because I'm just going to assume what happened is you and Cog were out of the fog for a second and could see, and basically had sight of him, or could have sight of him. You know, Cog warned him. He basically turned around before he was attacked and murdered the people with one strike, because he basically took out elite guards with one strike, you know, to show off that he is indeed a monster. You know,
A level 15th enemy, perhaps.
he is perhaps a
Yeah,
level
something like
15 enemy. Yes.
Nah.
That may
He's
be
the
related.
demon in
Has a plus
disguise.
30 to hit.
He's a rock.
Yeah.
I've never seen a picture of Varrock, okay?
The
So
captain is-
I mean, like,
There's a building.
honestly, like, I didn't want to punish Quentin for acting as Quentin, is what was going on there, which makes sense. So that's why I'm having Cog.
Yeah.
do it.
Also, I think
And the punishment isn't huge, but it's kind of annoying.
I think also it's very weird to be like, yeah, the fog clouds part in a way where only you have a direct line of sight with the captain in this moment if you succeed the perception check.
And also, he's omniscient, and he knows if you saw him.
Well,
Like,
again,
is he a god?
they're supposed to be running out from this way to attack him from behind,
Yeah, I
where he
understand.
would turn around, look towards you, and notice that, oh, hey, I can also see you. Why didn't you warn me?
Which, again, I point at the guy stabbing me in the kidney. I literally have a dagger shoved into my kidney.
Look,
Not in the
again,
kidney.
that's normal battle in any role-playing game, including D&D. All of you are fucking omniscient when it comes to perception.
That's the thing you have to have accept as a part of the world in the game. Because
Yeah,
otherwise the
yeah.
system
So it's
breaks
like
entirely.
yes, you can argue that it's the part of battle, but it's not gonna be part of it. I gotta be
No.
honest. Like
Yeah, I think-
even D&D wouldn't want to do this.
Anyway, whose turn is it?
That is Cogs. He's gonna go. I will let you know, this guy has dropped his weapon as soon as you hint to him, Quentin. So he has surrendered. I'm going to remove him from the board. Because he surrendered. Chris, it's going to move around to here to assist you. I forgot to do that because I am silly. Because these guys aren't insane. He was at 1 hit point. He's fucking surrendering. You guys stabbed the shit out of that dude.
Aren't we supposed to take new captives?
There was never words about that.
Okay.
I mean, they're pretty evil, so
Oh.
they probably don't care.
And then
Hey, it's more crew for them though.
Screw.
Cog misses.
Damn it,
Crimson-
Crimson. You're not being a homie anymore.
Crimson gets the 93. Natileis.
Oh, right, that's me. Is it possible that I can step over here and, like, cut the back half of the rope that's holding the little jolly boat up? I have an axe.
It's more than one rope, so in order to break it free, it'd probably take a while. I will let you know. It'd be multiple rounds to break it free. You could
Like
break it free.
2 rounds? 3 rounds?
If you want it to fall completely...
No, I only want the back half to fall. I don't want to cut it all down. What my thought here is if the boat can fall a little bit, it's something else for them to grab. Because there's 2 people down in the water.
Oh, climbing the boat while it's dangling off a couple of ropes is probably a terrible idea.
But it's cover from a shark.
Let me check something.
I mean, I can understand if it's got,
It will
like,
take.
2 on...
I actually do have how much it takes
Oh, okay,
to do on the boat. If you just want to do the one side, it will require you to cut the rope, which would be an action, and then to take at least 2 full round actions to unhook it the rest of the way. Partially, because it normally would take 3 full round to unhook the entire boat. I have that information in case anybody tries to escape on the boat.
Yeah.
It is stowed, basically. So
Okay.
yeah. Cutting it free. I would say you could cut the because normally it's those 3 actions and then actually no, it's normally 3, so I'd say actually 2 basically. You have to cut 2 ropes. to get it to do that. Because it's normally just 3 actions to basically throw it down into the water. So, okay.
I'll
what's the
cut
starboard?
one of the lines then.
Okay.
And then based on what happens on the people in the water's turn, I'll continue.
Okay.
So it's chop, chop.
Which side is port and which side is starboard?
Port is left.
Yeah.
Good to notice.
Yeah, so this is the port side.
I
the enemy ship.
just have notes that I have to remember. Okay, sailors. So this guy cut a rope. He's gonna move up. This one is just gonna move here to help back them up. So we have an attack each on Quentin and Cog and Revia. So we'll start with Revia. Possibly. No.
Ooh.
84%
Oh my
chance.
god, it's so
So Mara's
lucky.
protecting you.
Wow.
Cog.
She is. I got Shield of
And
Faith on.
Quentin with an 11 hit you, Quentin?
Am I still flat-footed?
No.
No.
Okay. 16, I believe, would hit Cog. Let me just check. It would indeed. Let's check the percentage. Yes. So that's 4 damage to Cog. He was fully healed up. I didn't mark that on his character sheet after he was beat up, but now he has taken 4. The sailors have acted. Actually, probably. I'm just gonna just roll 2 points. Okay.
Just a repeat it yesterday when there's like 1,000 NPCs doing things.
Would a 15 hit you, Revia?
No.
Okay, so
I'm
this
an
dude
18.
up here fires his heavy crossbow with his 50% mischief. This one fires one at Cog and misses horribly. So they are
I'll
doing
have
stuff.
everything on my token, actually.
Yeah. Quentin.
What was the check again? I know it's acro, but I don't remember the details. To move from here to here, is it 3 acro checks?
It would be. You can probably get 2 because there's kind of space right here where he's at, technically. So you probably just move kind of like to his space and then over to here, so you don't have to make one against this guy. You'd have to
Okay,
make
'cause I'm
one.
moving into his
You'd have to
threat
make
area.
one through this guy's threatened and this one through his area. So you'd make 2 checks. You'd have to roll this one first because it tells you whether you move at all or not. And that would be, I think, 5 plus his CMD because it's through his space. Okay, I've got the DC.
All right. Acro 1.
Right? The prophecy is
The answer is no.
Moving nowhere.
I'm just gonna roll this
I
because
think
you're
that
gonna.
gives him an A up on
He
me.
does indeed.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit you?
That misses.
So I don't even have to roll percentage to see if he would miss or hit or miss. So he takes his swing at you when you try to go through his space, and he doesn't hit you.
I backflip out of the way.
Yeah.
Backstep.
You try to like slide under his legs and like you kind of like slide down and try to like kind of slide past him. He kind of like swings at you and you kind of backflip back into position out of the way because you're trying to you're like, oh, that didn't work.
Oh, just gonna stay here. Which one was Cog hitting? Top or bottom?
This one, the bottom one is hurt. The top one is not. The top one is new. This is the one that has
Okay.
been hit before.
I'm gonna hit the bottom one then. Continue the rogue teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
2-weapon fighting again.
Okay.
Not confirm, I imagine.
It's confirmed with bless because bless is +1.
I
you already have that factored?
already have bless factored in.
Then it's not. But let me roll the percentiles to see if either of them miss. Nope. But you will do a 1 and 4.
3.
Or 1 and 3. So
4 damage.
4 damage. So he's at 3.
Degrees are.
Hey. He's actually gonna throw down his weapon and surrender also. If reduced to 3 hit points, he surrenders.
I'm gonna kick
I-
this weapon away from him.
I surrender. Yeah, cool. You're in the water.
I believe.
Sandra seems to be having trouble.
Sandra's having trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yaalkol leaves no man behind, so
Horrible
can
man.
I take a swim check to try to help
Yes, you can.
her stabilize?
Sure.
You're a fish
Oh
out of
yeah,
water.
yeah. You like as she's kind of beginning to sink, you kind of grab onto her, kind of like reaching down and pulling her up, and it's like trying to help someone that was kind of like beginning to drown or something. So she's struggling a little bit, you know, but you manage to like still keep yourself up and kind of pull her up. You still have an action. You could try to climb while carrying her. Honestly,
I think I can barely climb. I can't really climb myself with my armor on. Mistake.
Looks like I'm chopping down a rowboat.
All right. Well,
Nice.
I guess if I haven't stabilized her enough that she'll be able to try to climb on her turn.
on
if
her
I climb by
turn,
myself.
she would have to do it, but you would have to stay in the water to keep her stable until her turn, which means you might face sharks.
Get nommed.
You might get nommed.
Nomming
Tasty
is a
dragon
potential
flesh.
possibility.
He would do it. So I'm gonna stay here to stabilize her. And
I'm
hold
gonna
off
open
my
up
action.
this shark character sheet,
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
just in case I need
Pile.
to. Let's see here. Do roll. No shark this turn. You do not get shark. Okay. So that was cool. Sandra. I'm gonna roll a couple of checks here for Sandra. She will now, with your help, make a swim to make sure she's still stable. She'll get a bonus because of you, so she is stable. You're effectively aiding her. And she's going to try to climb up then, out of the water. She climbs up, she starts climbing up below the boat, technically. So she's out of the water. But that is her
And
turn.
And that
Yeah,
cuts the
and
boat
then-
hitting her off.
Yeah, it's
Whack!
face and flies into a shark, and then she gets.
Untitled, you can make a perception check to notice her coming out of the water. Let's see how.
I mean, can I?
We'll find out. This might be comical. If you want. Sure, we can wait for your turn.
Alright.
Rio.
Okay. What do I want to do? I don't really know what I want to do. I
You-
don't really want to
you-
use more of my spells.
You do have an idea of kind of where they all are because they're doing stuff at this point.
Yeah. I want to save some of these spells because I might need them to heal people.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's still pretty foggy, I assume, right?
Yes.
I will just move over to here to, I guess, lock this down.
Mm-hmm.
I will attempt a crossbow shot on this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Let me roll the D. Do you roll the D100 first? Just
I will roll the D100. It will possibly hit.
Crossbow. No.
Oh my god, we can't hit anything.
I mean, they're not doing great either, so I mean, it's good for you. I mean,
Roll your D100.
though two people fell into the water. I'll roll my D100. Okay,
And no one saw me mess up.
you're good. No
That's
one
true.
saw that.
No one saw
All right,
me,
roll
man.
for it. Oh,
That
that
hit.
would hit. Yeah.
8 damage.
8 damage.
On top of the 7 I did earlier.
This
so-
guy, he dies. He just goes, arg!
Yeah, just 2 stabs to the
Yeah,
gut. no
yeah.
chance.
You kind of stabbed him before. He's still learning to fight, but it looks like he was going to be changing his position on his turn. And you know, it looked like you saw an opening and just stabbed forward and like ran him through. It's a rapier.
I'll say, Rio, get Yaalkol, and I'd push up to this guy.
Okay.
Where's Shackled at?
You know.
Well, there was. Actually, you probably didn't notice the loud splashing.
Yeah,
With all
I
the
just
other
walked
splashing.
away. I don't.
I'm just asking my questions, okay?
Yeah. Cog is gonna go after this dude here. Let me check his percentile. He could possibly hit. Come on,
mean,
Cog.
Can he though?
He's gonna cutlass. I don't have blessing on him. That gives him a 14, which would hit the dude. He's gonna do a mighty whopping 5 to him. Okay. Natileis. Perception!
Oh!
Okay, you do notice someone seems to be climbing out below the boat.
Can I tell who it is?
Dragon Man.
Sure, it sounds like Sandra. Honestly,
All right.
I'll say it sounds like Sandra.
Is there something I can do to help?
You have a cut rope. You could probably throw it down to give her assistance. It can reduce the
I'll
DC to
do
5
that.
to climb up. Sure. You'll take the bit of rope that you cut and it's still kind of partially attached. Throw it down to give her something that she can reduce her climb DC to 5 instead of 10.
Yeah.
She's got a rope against the wall.
Go.
I'm helping. That's
Yeah.
the team leader's job, I guess.
What the team leader? I'm sorry. This is round 4. I have to remember. Round 4. It's important to keep track of this.
Yeah.
Sailors. Let me just check this guy. Let's see. Oh, this guy. Okay. Okay. This guy is gonna take a withdrawal action and move over to here.
Coward.
This guy is gonna move up to here to take his place, and this guy's gonna attack Revia. This one will attack Cog. Cog's the one that stabbed the other guy, so he's probably gonna say, "Get the one in the bandana. He's the tougher one." Revia? No. Cog? No.
Which one is a bandana?
Cog. Look, he's got a bandana on his mini. Or his picture. Quentin!
Yes.
You want to try acrobaticing at a DC not +5?
Yes.
Because there's only one dude over there.
I'm assuming I can go here.
Yes.
Okay.
Much
Is that-
lower DC to
Is
do
it a
that.
check for each threatened square I move
Nope.
through, or just one period?
One check to make 15 feet of movement. If you do,
Alright.
if you go more than 15 feet, you do have to make multiple checks. Is the only thing.
Okay. +8, don't fail me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are now flanking. You have flanking bonus, so get +2.
It's a +2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you sneak attack if you hit.
Doing fighting.
Okay, well, a 23 will hit. The 10 will not, so you will get 4 damage in, and you can sneak attack. So, 7 damage.
total.
A pretty good hit on that guy. He's not surrendering, but he seems quite surprised by this entire thing. Yeah, cool. Well, Sandra's managing to climb out. What do you want to try to climb out?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is where we realize Yaalkol actually.
Boom,
isn't,
you're up
like,
on deck.
The best thing in the world.
You will be flat-footed for this turn.
Was that my whole movement?
You've got one more movement you could take, technically, so you could move into
Oh.
position to help out. Yeah, but
I'll be
step up
honest.
and so. But that's the end of my turn.
yeah. Most of your time was spent climbing out of the water and up on the deck. But you're finally on the ship. All of a sudden, Cog's kind of turns towards you. Took you a bit.
I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping you would get up to the ship. Everyone would already have surrendered or died.
Uh,
That would have been very funny. I was expecting that to happen.
I need Chandra's sheet. She's going to make a climb check at a much lower DC. She didn't roll a 1, which was the only way that she could have failed. So now
Yay.
Chandra's up.
Hey,
Let's go.
good old Sandra.
Is there something I can do to help? Oh, you know what? She's gonna
No.
do something helpful because it looks as though
You also would be smart enough to realize, hey, there's another side of this ship that might need assistance.
she doesn't
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
what I was.
Well, yeah,
I was
but like,
Oh, you're gonna
but
tell her to
look
head to
at-
the other side of the ship?
it's
Yeah.
logical. Okay.
So she'll head over this way.
I mean, I was next to here. At least one person, Rio, who ran over there.
So she's gonna head
So
over
I don't know if
that
I
way.
saw whoever cell you are.
No, I was gone before. you got
Yeah,
there.
that's why I don't remember if I saw you or not. Revia, that's your name.
I do have a name.
You do have a name. It's a good name too.
It is a pretty solid name.
It's also a biscuit.
You are a biscuit.
That's like. Listen, I was randomly setting my my Roll20 portrait whenever I first made my account. I will never change it.
Okay.
Never-
Rio, what do you want to
Never
do?
change it.
Is there anyone trying to get on this boat yet?
You don't see anybody.
Okay, I'm gonna take another shot. I don't know this
Okay.
guy. Might as well roll a d100.
Oh yeah, let me roll the D100. Let's see here. Nope.
Miss.
Okay.
Rip your arrow.
So, why don't we take our break here, as something's about to happen at the beginning of round 5.
Unlucky.
This is fine.
But
If it knocks me off the ship, I'm gonna cry.
it's not gonna knock you off the ship.
A shark
Everyone
jumps
who's
up.
next to the edge of the boat falls over.
How has it already been 2 hours?
God, it's been
Whoa,
intense.
The car is like 40
Combat,
minutes late.
baby.
Yeah, it didn't feel like 2 hours. I thought
It-
until Tanta said let's take a break. I was like, oh, we're only like 30 minutes in.
Well, we started the battle like 45 minutes in. It took us a while to get everything set up.
We didn't
So
technically start the stream until like 8:41.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what I mean. The uptime on the stream is almost 2 hours.
yeah. But I mean, like, we've only had, like, about an hour of combat. But it's pretty... This has been pretty intense combat, like, because the thing is, the more enemies, like, if it was just one big enemy you were fighting, the combat probably would have gone a lot quicker. When it's a lot of, like, little enemies, there's little parts doing, and there's... And I think there's, like, a lot of things, like, the falling in the water, and it's, like, the intensity of, like, you know, climbing off the ship, and all the craziness that's been happening. But more craziness is going to happen. But for now,
We'll be back.
snack,
Yeah,
drink,
we'll be
bathroom
right
break. Go ahead and take them, and we'll be back in a minute. Let me actually mute us.
Let's see how we die.
You're not gonna die. Hi, we're
I mean,
back.
we might.
All right.
Wait,
Prophecy needs to be fulfilled. This man needs to die.
As Revia, as you begin to continue your assault, all of the sudden the entire ship is rocked as there is seemingly a massive explosion from somewhere deep in the bowels of the ship that causes it to like sway and rock. I actually do want reflexes from everyone. It's not to knock you over, you will keep your balance, but just to basically put you off balance and maybe give you a like penalty.
Can
I'm gonna roll it.
Craft check
Why
on
do
that
you like that?
explosion?
I'm gonna roll for these sailors, just one check.
15.
DC 10, I hope.
I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Nah.
Fuck, the sailors made it with their +1.
And what's the DC? Is it?
I'm pretty sure Natileis is the only one that failed because it wasn't like really.
Sorry, until he's not really in any danger.
Because I have to be honest, I don't know why they just didn't do that to the ship. There wasn't a check or anything originally, but I'm like, fuck it. There's an explosion in the ship.
That like bad.
yeah.
Little known
Ships
to you
don't
at
like
this
having
point in
holes.
time, but what you will find out later on is, your very good friend, Kipper, was the one that set that off. He has survived, though he is badly burned.
I'm very badly burned.
Oh, he's just like a wizard.
He sets off a barrel of alchemist's fire somewhere below deck.
Oh, shit. Wait,
Oh, Jesus.
His clothes, though. His beautiful clothes and his hat. Are they okay?
That's Kakabar. That's Kakabar.
No, Kipper, too.
Does have some drip.
He probably has to.
Kipper has drip.
He has to get new drip. He's got to get new drip.
No!
His current drip is just combust.
His drip is turned to ash, dude.
What a sad moment.
This is the true tragedy of
May
piracy.
his
So-
ship rest in peace.
Kipper doesn't die though, but Kipper's close.
great.
Rest in peace,
That's
Kipper's close.
Glad no
yeah,
one
as
saw
I
me fail.
Fuck.
You're like off balance. You're like lying partially on top of the boat.
that's slowly dangling.
Yeah. Well, it's more damage than it was. So Revia, what do you want to do?
Yeah. So I will say out to the sailors, surrender or Besmar will, or you will be fed to the sea.
Pirate scum! We shall purge you from our ship.
Haha, I laugh. So be it. And I, use my move action to create a mirror image, and I stab him,
Okay.
or try to.
Mhm.
Roll me my percentile.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
You
Boop.
can technically roll
You're good.
yourself.
I could roll it myself.
Mhm.
That hits.
It will be
6
hitting.
damage as I
6 damage.
poke him in the gut again.
Yes.
With a
Arg!
spell rapier.
With the
Say, don't talk about it.
Cog.
There's what?
Cog is going to continue his assault on this dude over here. Boop, boop.
Strike your voice.
He will-
Didn't happen.
He will certainly hit.
If they're on the D100.
I have to roll D100. That's right. He did hit. So he'll do weak 4 and a sneak attack of
Oh.
5. So 9 damage to this man. He runs him. He basically, like, as he gets stabbed in the back by you, he'll kind of, like, take forward, and he's just gonna, like, kind of swing his thing across, like, looking for the opportunity, and just kind of, like, you know, cut the guy in the throat, and he kind of, like, you know, falls over dead, bleeding out. Just kind of just as a quick swipe, and the man is no more.
He still has his move action.
Yes, he does.
He does.
Cog, move! Rogue party! No, Cog, you're a rogue!
He can't flank with anybody. Really.
No!
He really can't get
Oh,
you.
he can move up to here.
Kind of hard to get there.
He'll move
with
up
a
to here.
ballista.
Yeah, he'll move up to there.
There's a ballista here, in here.
I mean, you can kind of fight around them. Natileis.
I'm going
Just
balance
stand-
on that ballista.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand on the ballista and
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah.
the boat
They
rocks
do it.
again. The boat rocks again. You just go fly.
Goodbye. Right into the mouth of the shark.
Okay.
Moby
waiting.
Dick time.
It's waiting
Except
for
it's-
you right here.
So Natileis, what are you doing? Lightning.
Well,
You're out of it there a bit.
sorry, I was listening to something.
You got
Uh-huh.
rocks and
I was admiring Cog's beautiful.
You rock the boat,
collapse.
maybe.
I was remembering the beautiful outfit before it exploded in horrible alchemist fire.
You
Rest
can't
in
see
peace.
it yet. You can't be horrified by it.
Wait. Let me just pop him out then.
Oh
In
no.
the eyes of an angel, this outfit was burned. I actually think I'm gonna edit it that because there's smoke powder. It was really rather than alchemist fire. It was like a smoke powder bomb. It makes more sense.
You gotta keep the drip alive.
Hannah says 2021, no Sarah McLaughlin, please.
It was probably like smoke powder and alchemist fire to make it explode extra big or something. I don't know. So Natileis, what do you want to do?
Some kind of horrible concoction.
Can I make an accurate shot at this man?
You would have the 50-50 mischance, but you could shoot at him.
Okay, because my crossbow's been loaded this whole time. I
Yeah.
was hoping-
It will miss.
Well,
Start.
then that's what I do.
Okay.
Wait,
Should I
no,
lose
no,
one
it
more
hits.
bow? No?
It's 50-50.
Oh, 50-50.
50
Dot.
for range.
Yeah, because it's ranged.
That's on me.
So a bolt whizzes by
Mm.
you and just like, phew.
Hold the forecastle. We'll take them down. We can't let them take the deck. Hold the stern castle. Don't let these filthy pirates take them down. You foul men surrendering. We shall show you why you should have kept fighting. A strike at Revia, a strike at Cog.
Maybe we're
Revia.
liberators.
Cog. Oh
Yeah,
my. Never
yeah.
mind. I'm not gonna roll percentile to figure it out. Never mind. They're not good. Quentin. What do you want to do, Quentin?
Murder time.
Oh. Yeah.
Do it.
It would
Do
call. It would be 2
Ballistic
acrobatics checks.
time.
2 acrobatics checks.
I'm
One for
okay
each.
with that. He's going to, assuming I don't fail, run up and just jump and land on top of this ballista and stand there, balancing.
Oh, this can only go well.
This could only
Technically,
go
I guess
well.
give me actually 3 acrobatics checks. One for each. One for each of the people. We'll do those first. So, this guy first. This guy to slightly higher DC. This
I'm
guy's
good?
good. Yes, guy's good. Yep. This guy next.
I'm good.
Let me just check. You're still good. And now one to balance on the ballista.
That one.
Here it comes.
And you're up on the ballista. You're up on the ballista.
Stab a man.
Let me just see here.
Jack Sparrow
Two
balancing on
two
something.
strikes can possibly hit.
Oh, hell yes. Alright, 2 weapon
attacking?
fighting this man. Jack Sparrow balancing on something and sword fighting.
Who are you attacking? This one or this one?
The
Oh
one I'm
my
flanking with Cog.
Okay.
That's an offhand 20?
The offhand will so the first attack he'll manage to hold up his sword and parry in time because he's kind of like looking between the two of you. But the second one you're gonna kind of come in, striking him, and you do not have to roll the sneak attack. He dies with the damage from the
Well.
critical.
I'm
As you
gonna
kind
roll
of
it anyway, so I want to see the damage.
yes. 1.
Nice.
I mean that's
You rolled a 1.
Well, let's go.
Because the sneak crits too.
yes.
Yeah, cool. Can you actually hit someone with this combat?
I want to so bad.
Throw
You're
him
cool.
off.
You're cool.
Oh, yeah, I could do it.
Coming in
Throw
here.
him off.
You could
Bull rush
oh
him.
you could
You
bull
could
rush
bull
him.
rush him.
Yeah.
I don't have the feet yet. Bull rushing's later.
You can do it without the feet. He would just get an attack of opportunity against you.
Do it. Do it.
Bull rush.
I'm gonna do it.
Is there
Okay.
a
Give in to peer pressure.
Okay. He's gonna try to
So
strike
how
this
is
big dragon. No. I'm just actually gonna roll this d20 here for a second. Hey, bull rush him, please. So hit. You're gonna hit your CMB.
16.
Oh,
Okay.
Probably does it.
That does it. Because I critically fumbled, I just rolled to see if his miss. I'm just like, in this case, I will see if he critically fumbles. Wah!
Yes!
I'm just gonna roll
Cheer.
some.
Cheer,
down
Yaalkol.
No.
no! You have to roll the D100 to see if he gets nommed.
He totally gets nommed. I mean, he technically wouldn't get nommed this turn, but he's like, he's over there, and I mean, like, I'm just gonna say the shark eats him.
He
You know?
probably is gonna fail this
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
He got a nat 1.
Yeah, the shark just noms the crap out of him. Sandra is gonna move up here and get into securing the position. Because is there anybody left?
No, just the cowards who surrendered.
Then let's keep control of this spot. Rio.
This flank looks a little vulnerable.
I mean, I'm here and I have a crossbow that's
You
unloaded.
do have a crossbow that's unloaded, so you've got it. No,
I'm totally fine here.
I'm gonna move
Also, you
over
probably
here.
can't see me.
Yeah, we have a hard time seeing her.
I don't. Still wanna
You
leave-
did see the one lady run past you, though, to be fair.
Yeah, but I also don't want to leave this boat undefended. This is
Yeah,
technically
that's-
my job.
Yeah.
I'll guidance myself and just stay right here.
Okay.
Push that.
At the end of the turn, I'm just gonna do something here. Paste.
Oh, we're gonna start getting swarmed by other pirates.
No. Hello. 3 men emerge from the fog, looking to take this boat and flee. Running into you.
That's fine.
Well, good thing your guidance.
Yeah. Well,
I assume I know this is happening.
you do not know this is happening right now.
Does Rio not make like, oh shit, there's 3 down here, as a free action speak?
Does Rio want to do that?
You hear Rio's voice, but it is in a language you probably don't recognize.
Is it exclamative?
Yes.
Sense
You know,
motive?
just that.
Well, I will say, you still will have to make a, because you can still fail it, low DC perception, because we've seen you can fail it, because the sound of battle is going on. And then make me a sense motive if you make it.
Her. Does she hear it?
Yeah.
I'll roll it on her turn, but Revia is unaware.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna, walk up here and see what's out,
Yeah. Fog. There's fog. There's lots of fog.
I touch myself and give myself a war mind.
Okay.
It's a blessing. Same direction. But there-
I'm gonna roll this for Cog, because he can possibly hear something. Sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here's a problem with him. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't pick up what you're spouting at all.
Pick up what you're putting down.
Yeah. He's just gonna go
this is
into
funny. This is great. We're just gonna
To
get
defend
the
it.
balls
See
to
Rio's
that, no one
natural
knows it.
reaction.
Yeah.
He shout in his actual native tongue.
Yeah. Natileis.
Because I can't see what's going on, I'm just gonna shout out because I remember what our orders are, and I'm staying with this boat. I'm gonna shout out in a language people can understand to take the helm.
Yeah, what we done.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't see, so and then fuck this boat, right? I'm gonna cut the other thing so it's like loose.
Okay. Okay. You can do that. These sailors. This one is going to start trying to unsecure this boat. These two are trying to deal with you.
Okay.
So the first one makes one of 3 actions needed to remove the boat. The other ones are going to try to short sword you. Wump, wump, Let me check the percentile on the second one. No!
Yes.
The 16 wouldn't have hit anyways.
Okay, so both of them are missing. They're gonna go in. Quentin.
When we were coming up, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna go with that one instead. Neither of these are good.
Okay.
Okay.
Sense motive.
Sure. What's the DC
Roll high.
again?
Do it.
Roll.
Roll it. There you go. Hell yeah.
There's some shouting. You think it's Rio. You're not sure about what. Just maybe like angry shouting. You know.
Okay.
Probably just doesn't sound like me. You would not assume in combat. More just like a maybe cheaters or jeeters or something.
Okay. So our orders were to get over here,
And secure
hold
this
of
area.
this area,
Yeah.
and then secure boats.
And to make sure the boats are watched. Yeah.
Did we see that there were 2 boats coming up, or do we only know of the one?
You probably knew there was
closer to 2, I think.
there was probably one on each side. You do know Natileis was over here last you saw. You don't know where Rio was. So you haven't seen Rio. You really haven't seen a lot of other people. You probably know that you've heard Sandra and Revia's voices over here, and you know these two are over here. You probably could hear that Rio sounds to be down here by this boat. So it sounds like Rio is probably watching that boat. Probably.
Wait, I heard Rio up here?
In that area, over that direction, towards the
So
boat.
Rio's here.
I'm over here.
That's Natileis.
No.
Tilly's
Oh.
is here.
You're backwards.
Okay, apparently my roll 20 is,
Here, just drop a refresh.
yeah, give me a second. Because you're in a
I'm on
completely
port
different
side.
position for me.
Yeah,
And-
it's first
and
it
Rio's
happens.
on
Sometimes
starboard.
you just have to drop a refresh.
We were both white
Okay,
hair,
there we go.
but
Yeah,
we are
all good.
opposite skin colors.
Yeah, no, on my
Yeah.
screen, Rio was right beside Natileis.
No,
still.
it happened.
Oh.
Yeah,
It,
have
it,
to refresh.
it probably never updated.
Yeah.
Oh, and now it's connection error.
I'm gonna delete that, dude.
I love
I should
those.
refresh again.
Perfect program.
Right, yeah, flawless, no problems.
Hey, it happened. Okay.
Coding
It
it
lets
now.
us play, so you know I can't
Connection,
really.
connection is hard.
As a computer scientist, I understand the pain of programming things.
Okay, I think I'm back. All right, heard Rio there. Gonna go check for Rio.
You probably also heard me because I literally shouted, but I didn't. They didn't help.
Okay.
I said take the helm. Missed that.
You know
Okay.
what, we're gonna do this. High, I go to Rio. Low, I go to Natileis. All right, I'm going to Natileis.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Hell yeah.
20, 25, 30.
Rio's
Hey, what's
gonna
up?
get mugged.
Holding this boat. It's probably like half secure, or like dangling now.
I have pretty decent AC. I'll be fine.
Well, do you want any help guarding it then? I think we've pretty much cleared everything out.
I'm brain dead.
No, it's probably just my beautiful good looks. It's okay, happens to everybody. That's my turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess be like, I've cut it to hope no one can get into it easily. Yeah, there, that's the reply.
Good thinking, good thinking.
Okay. Then after that is, of course, Yaalkol. Perception, Yaalkol. Perception. Let's see how well Yaalkol noticed stuff.
Please. We need someone to notice.
Fine. It's fine.
Nope.
I mean,
Yaalkol, it's battle. It's just
Fine,
battle.
it's fine.
I maybe could have had perception on my turn, but that's so many turns ago that it's like, oh well.
Yeah, cool's the whole thing was we're here to secure the wheel, so I was just gonna
Yeah,
over
cool
here
one.
sit at the wheel.
Yeah, make sure that like
Wheel.
the stern castle here is under your control, and that the helm is basically no one's trying to steer away. Okay.
I just step down, look at Revia, and say, "You okay?"
Spire has protected me today.
Not over yet. And I just square up with the with my hammer.
Hey.
Yes.
No.
Oh my god, I hate.
Oh, they're getting
sensible.
away.
Hey, well, honestly, I think it's very reasonable because you see worse her here that she goes down the stairs. Okay.
I mean, she's right next to it, so I'm just giving you that.
She could probably literally see the people.
She's
with
probably
that-
gonna kick a step up and be like, more sailors over here. She's gonna go and do this to this guy, and miss.
Nope.
Oh.
She's not doing that.
No, she's gonna try to
I need to steal
break
that
into this
rapier.
guy. Yeah. Yeah, though it looks like Sandra's here, and she's gonna call out to everybody else. You know, that
Cool.
things are going on.
Wait. Okay, what can I do for funsies? Let's see.
Murderous command.
I could, but that's melee cat. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, right? I'm gonna
can do
go
it.
for it. I'm gonna try to murderous command this guy.
No,
No, I'm
do
gonna
that.
murderous command this guy who's trying to do shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's I have to press this concentration button for in combat casting, right?
Yeah, defensively
And it's
cast.
15 plus double spell level, I think, right? DC? Is it 10 plus double spell level?
Yes.
Alright, well, we'll just quickly press this
Either-
button here. It's an 11.
That fails.
I'm pretty sure that fails. I don't know.
It does.
Yes.
But they have to still hit you.
Just hit me.
Yes. Well, if you were casting defensively, you just lose the spell. If you just wanted to take the attack of opportunity, they would all get the two would get attacks of opportunity. If the casting defensively, you give up the if you fail it, you possibly just lose the spell, but you don't get the attacks of opportunity.
I don't care if I take the AOPs.
Okay, then you don't bother with that, and I just roll twice and see if I hit you. Oh.
Oh,
Yes!
I-
God.
I-
He has
No?
a miss. He has a
Oh,
chance
my
to
God.
Yeah,
miss.
he has a chance to miss.
Well, I gotta roll to confirm too anyway.
Yeah, you have to crit confirm and you
I hit the d20 rather than the thing anyway. I was hitting that wrong, but I'll just keep that. He would have hit. Let me just roll the attack roll again to see if he's confirmed. He would not confirm, but you would take 4 damage and you would still make a concentration check. I have to look up the DC on this one.
I'll just put it here.
Is it 10 plus damage, or is it like something like that?
That's my spell.
It might be 10 plus damage. It might be less.
It could be 5 plus damage.
Concentrate injury. It is 10 DC 10 plus half the damage dealt plus the level of the spell you're casting. So it would have been DC 13.
I'm gonna roll again.
I'll let you roll again because you didn't know about the first one.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
So
Unlucky.
you
I'll lose the
you
slot.
still would have lose a slot. You know.
Well,
and you take 4 damage.
I take 4 damage, and I
Ooh,
can't.
whoops. Ooh, I don't know. Whoops.
I don't think.
If you want to move, you can actually.
I
because you're
forgot
going
that I
through a
can't
proper-
look that up. I have to move roll 20 to somewhere else because it pops up on the screen. I honestly forgot I had
You
the
can
map
move
up.
back if you want to, by the way, since these guys already did their attacking opportunities on you.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
like
Or you can move up to the other guy.
could
Threaten all of
threaten,
them.
could threaten all of them.
Well,
It would probably be
Just five.
fine.
You just 5-foot step up to him.
You know what?
You're only taking one hit. You're fine.
Fuck it. I have high AC.
Okay.
I have decent
Let's
AC.
go.
Uh,
What, Chad?
Revia, you are now aware there are more dudes down that area.
Yeah. How far is this?
Probably like. I'm gonna assume
story.
it's a story. It's a story. Each one of them is a story, so it's assume it's like a 10-foot drop.
Oh, that's a lot more.
You
Never
can make an
mind.
acrobatics to reduce the damage, but it would be a d6 otherwise.
Yeah, I just walk around.
Yeah.
If you move to there, you would incur an attack. Well, actually, they can't. But you
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
you don't know that they couldn't. Would you incur?
Yeah, but I'm probably not thinking about.
Okay,
the
that's
attack
fine.
of opportunity.
Saved your life. Trying to save mine.
I'm thinking about I need to stop people from getting into the ship.
Yeah.
So, and
Okay.
Smart is guiding me.
All right, then you can get over there. Okay.
But... Oh yeah, to be clear, my
Oh,
mine's on AC, so not on anything else. So
Then this is round 7. Just a note.
yeah, I'm keeping track of the things.
Um,
I started Divine Favor on round 3, 2, 3. Yeah, round 3. So I have 5 more rounds of that, or I have 10 rounds of total. I'm rolling D100.
Okay.
I missed. So it doesn't
I,
matter.
you rolled it first. Okay, then yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, just taking his.
Nah, you rolled it first.
That's fair.
Okay.
Oops.
Cog. Cog is going to, I guess.
The leader ordered him to secure the helm.
I guess he's going to.
I mean, it was a suggestion.
He's gonna be like, he's gonna move down to here and be like, you want to assist them? I can hold this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Natileis.
a jab.
Yeah.
What a jab.
Oh wait!
Big
And he gives you like, you just get like the predator handshake. it's like, I'll hold this area. You take down those dudes.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. It's time for you to do some business.
Y'all
I can't be the only one that gets into a fight.
Yaalkol is the coolest one here. Change my mind.
I'm
He's
gonna
captain,
reload.
okay?
So
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Alright. These dudes. So two are. This one is going to take another action to unsecure it.
Well, isn't the other secure parts like over here?
I'm going to assume that like he could probably reach the one in the middle. I'm going to say
Probably not gonna be
you
able
can
to
do
reach
these
this
two.
one.
Yeah. So
But
basically,
this one-
they have to kill us to get to
Yeah,
this one.
but that one you have to kill you to get it. But it is 2/3 of the way secure for now, and I'm going to say it's probably easier to unlash it than it is to lash it. Honestly speaking, just the securing everything probably takes longer. But these two will each
You wanna
strike
be
at
able
one of
to
these.
escape.
Yeah. So one on Rio, one on Revia. Rio and Revia. Doesn't matter. Not gonna roll percentile.
Nope.
Quentin.
It's time to stab it.
Yeah.
5 feet.
Oh.
Can I see?
I mean, you realize they are there. I will say.
Yeah,
15
she got
feet.
it.
Okay.
And what my character? Oh right, I realized. It's not.
Yeah, yeah, shit.
Yeah. Stabby.
What is it with? I mean, you don't confirm again, but geez, these offhand freaking 20s.
You gotta roll your
my-
D100.
Yeah, my main hand's pretty weak, but
The 1 in 5. Unfortunately,
no stabby.
no stabby. The
Make a
fog
good solid hit at the fog.
at the fog.
Cry.
Yeah, cool.
The fog takes 3
Yeah, cool.
Can I get down right here?
Yes, you would have to either make an acrobatics or just
Or
take
just
some
walk.
damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk it then.
You
Okay.
can actually walk down the
So
steps.
they actually.
I mean, the one is a lot cooler, but you would take damage.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry.
If you walk like this.
The first one also hits because of flanking.
do it that way because
yeah.
Yes.
Flank.
Bless? Or no, Bless is already in yours.
Plus already factored.
Okay, then the second hit would
is.
probably be just it's 3 damage. Yeah.
4 damage. And wait, sneak attack. Aha!
Uh-huh.
Nice.
6 damage.
With 5 damage because the second one's the second.
I would have done the first one, the second one. I didn't realize the first one. I mean, it's not a big difference anyway.
Yeah,
Probably
give
die
up-
in a hit.
give up
So
anyway.
1 damage.
Uh-huh. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you're going over there.
you're cool. Moving over here.
Okay, let me just check something for you. Go ahead and try. You hit him.
I am power attacking.
And you have flank.
So that'd be a 14 with flank.
That would indeed hit.
And I get +1 damage because I have dirty.
I'm just gonna do this because you just move in with your Earthbreaker and just swing it as Revia ducks, and you just beam the guy in the chest. As you can just hear this cracking and caving, as you're pretty sure you just shattered all his ribs.
Good one, big guy.
I'd like to note that this man just rolled 2d6, rolled a 1 and a 2, and did 12 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is y'all cool.
Two-handed weapons, dude. This is Pathfinder.
Best power at Geyser Strike. And a killer foe.
Oh, man.
This is what happens when you fight the undisputed champion in the ring.
Gonna move over
True.
here, and she's
I'm
just gonna try
holding
to
this line
stab
so
this
that
other
can
one
happen.
over here. She's gonna try to stab a man.
Oh, no.
All right. So this guy will take
Does-
9 damage.
Does it hit, though?
Does it
This.
get to make
Oh,
an
well, yeah,
acrobatic?
you're right.
Yes.
It
there's-
does.
Oh. Well, rip that man.
Yeah, he just gets the shit
Also,
stabbed.
yeah,
out of him.
does she need to make
Let's
an
make an
acrobat?
acrobatics. She's moving to this guy's
no-
square.
Oh, yeah. I had to move all the way around.
Oh.
I'll make the acrobatics to avoid the attack of opportunity, though. I forgot about that.
I don't
Yeah,
think-
because
yeah.
moving
Oh no,
here would
she
do it.
can. She can
she-
move without.
Yeah.
She would be fine.
Yeah, she,
This got
5,
moved.
10, 15.
yeah, yeah.
There-
That
oh,
that
yeah,
that that is the
Yeah,
time.
right.
Yeah. So there would
She
be.
would be fine to move there. It's a legal move.
I didn't do that.
He doesn't have an attack of no, he acted against.
He
He does
does.
have attack of opportunity. So.
Yeah, he does.
I keep forgetting to roll on his character sheet. But,
Yeah,
Do they
the
have a
plus one.
+3?
Sandra has he has plus
She's
2.
got
Is it-
force armor on.
Yes, and I forget how much AC the force armor gives her.
God. Like spell again.
2?
I feel like it'd be like a medium armor quality.
Yes, it's a type of armor of her choice.
It's instant armor, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's her caster level?
She's a 3rd level caster.
She would have chainmail.
Okay, then she probably has chainmail on. Honestly,
Plus dex.
actually no. She probably would be something. What's below chainmail?
That's just what it says. Caster level 5th or lower, you create chainmail.
Well, no, you can choose. You can choose to go lower.
I know
Oh no,
some
it looks
of
like it's
them-
just chainmail.
No, it's just
oh,
chainmail.
Okay.
Yeah, because it can go. You can make
Well,
banded nail when you get higher or half plate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's specific.
I forgot all about her. She would have a armor check penalty. I forgot to.
Yeah, it's fine.
include that.
She takes the hit.
It depends on what the guy's bonus.
She probably wouldn't have casted it beforehand then,
She-
because that would have been super silly.
Yeah.
That would've
Well,
been
she
like the
had a
dumbest move
turn
ever.
on here that she could have casted. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has the chainmail and she doesn't get hit. You know,
Well,
the chainmail.
well, she would only have 20 feet of movement then because it's chain.
Well, if she took the 20 feet, she could have just taken the attack of opportunity anyway with 20 feet. Honestly speaking, she could have gone like 5, 10, 15,
She
5,
was
10,
gonna
15,
do
20. Yeah, she could. Well, she couldn't have gone through his space. She could have
Oh,
gone
oh.
around him. Yeah. But she could have diagonal twice and just been like, yeah.
Something like, yeah, she's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 20.
All good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, she stabs the bitch out of this guy and then doesn't take a hit because she's got force chain. Rio.
This man is no longer a bitch. He has had it stabbed out of him.
I try to stab.
Oh, actually, that guy I think surrenders. Let me check.
Oh, I don't know.
He
try to
just
stab.
took 9 damage?
If he surrenders, I don't-
They surrender when they've got less than 3 hit points. 3 or less hit points. He has 3 or less hit points.
Does this guy not just surrender anyway because he's surrounded?
Not technically.
I mean, there's other people
Hey,
on the ship.
there
may
is that
inspire
reef
him.
fish. There's that reef fish that, despite being outnumbered, kicked the crap out of us. Maybe
Yeah.
he'll do it too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
but they were weird abominations that had like a morale of fights to the death.
Yeah.
You know,
Look,
so,
I
you know.
believe in this innocent merchantman. All right.
He's a,
Maybe
he's
he'll
a,
just-
he's a coward.
Maybe he
I-
should
he's not a
do what
coward,
the
he's a man.
skeletons did.
I
He's
try
an
to stab
absolute
him.
man.
He just becomes a skeleton from last night.
I get sliced, actually. Rather, I have a sickle. I don't have a stabby weapon. I try to slice a bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa! But, fog.
Fuck.
Let me check fog.
I slice a bitch.
You slice a bitch. He will take 3. He surrenders because he's at 3. That puts us at round 8.
8?
Yeah,
Yeah.
round 8. What do you want to do? Revia.
From now on,
Currently,
my
there's.
war mind. For now, my war mind is on to attack, not AC.
Okay.
I'm gonna head over to guard the other boats.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna.
Hi
head
there.
over here.
Okay.
Hey,
This one's slightly cut up since the last time we've been here.
did someone try to cut the boat?
I did.
You know, like that's like their goal, right? Is doesn't matter.
I mean, it's cut, not like released.
Yeah, but they want to drop the boat into the water.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you get into a boat, though. It might capsize because it falls. You know, you want to lower it, not drop it.
Aren't these boats just dropped? They don't have like.
They would have to guide them down.
There's probably like guides. So they probably drop pretty rapidly, but they've got like rope guides that keep them like the way you said it is on the third round after the third action it probably just lowers very rapidly into the water.
Okay,
So right now, yes, it wouldn't be, but it could still be in the water. It just might have to be like righted by someone in the water.
Yeah, you'd have to like swim out to it and like flip it over. While sharks are trying to eat you.
Non by a shark.
That is true.
Nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom.
Anyway, I said you're guarding it.
Okay.
My turn.
Cog will continue to place at his place. Natileis, doing anything?
I know Pathfinder has something with like readied actions, but I don't remember exactly how they work in Pathfinder. Because like I have a loaded crossbow. But
you could ready to shoot if you are become aware of a target, most certainly.
okay. I'll just have the crossbow ready.
Okay. Sailors don't exist right now. Quentin, what do you want to do?
Holding my position between the two boats.
Okay. I will let you know if you hang out in that area, you might get random stuff from fighting going on. The boats, you can keep secure of them, but I would recommend maybe like backing off a few steps, like out of the
Like
main
down
fair. I was thinking just like over here a little bit, you know.
Yeah, like you'd be out of combat.
Yeah.
How about here?
That is fine. Yeah, cool. Where do you want to position yourself?
I think I'm just gonna hold the stairs here.
Okay.
If anybody wants to come for this, move right there. Everyone wants to come for the wheel. They're gonna have to get through me.
Okay. Sandra's gonna back off to over here then and hold the other side. Rio, are you doing anything in particular?
Oh, ready to shoot a crossbow if I see someone.
Okay. I will let you know if we want to skip ahead a little bit. The battle will continue for 2 more rounds. On the 10th round, you were going to hear... you can see that by this time, a lot of the crew of this boat is beginning to surrender or scatter. The organized defenses against your pirate crew is failing. And now coming, like, as the fog parts for a second again, coming from below deck, over on the other side, over here, you will see once again the captain return from below deck, and in his hand appears to be what is a still beating human heart, as he's screaming in victory almost.
I wonder why Quentin... Never mind.
I approve of this.
Unnecessary.
That seems excessive.
Wait, hang on. I have to
Hold on,
roll
do I see this? Let me look at this.
Yeah.
No, you all get to see that one at least. No, don't need to check for this one. You get to
Yeah,
see
just
the
check.
captain with a
How long did fog cloud last?
minutes. Like
Oh, okay. And
like
this person
like when
doesn't-
it was like kind of like set on the boat when the kind of impact happened, because the impact kind of drove both your boats to like basically a stop. So then she kind of like was quickly like through the fog clouds up to like, you know,
Yeah.
obscure
It
everything.
lasts 10 minutes per level. So never.
Whoa.
It's lasting forever.
And
That person's high level.
Like spells or wind comes through.
I cast Gust.
all right.
Rio just kind of
Flapping
shrugs,
Flapping my
off human heart in hand.
flap my silky robes to dispel the fog.
I have a. I'm preparing to stab someone if they're trying to take this boat. Yes. I'm sitting here ready. With my pretty bloodied rapier at this point.
Poop.
I didn't hit a single person.
Ooh, shit. Who's that?
Officer. Apparently.
Yeah. On round 11, these 3 show up all of a sudden. Seemingly intent on kind of moving through the fog from over this direction over towards this boat here. The fog is sort of parting a little bit, so things can kind of be occasionally seen, and they're seeing that this boat is being guarded by someone, and also they ran into the Quentin.
Can I shoot at them?
Right.
That-
I'm going to like click on this token and roll an initiative for this nice lady, who I believe gets a bonus. I have to look up this because she's got something that gives her a bonus that's not factored into her thing. Yes, this would qualify. So let me roll an initiative and then add a +2.
Oh.
So she's going at
Do I
20.
still gotta shoot one of them?
Anyone who is ready in action, give me perception to get it.
Don't.
I believe two of you
my God.
ready an action to notice. Again, the fog.
So that was a 3 that I rolled?
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Wow! None of you rolled great on perception.
No,
Perception
I
has been your bane this section.
Well, none of us
I have
really
a
have.
6.
I don't have perception, to be fair, so I never expect to see anything.
I only have a 2.
Yeah, mine's only a 2.
So like you're like ready to shoot, and all of a sudden there's a guy next to you, and you really can't shoot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
fair.
Revia,
Cool.
you do notice that there are. I mean,
Do I only see this like dude right in front of me?
you can see another guys emerging from the fog and heading for the boats. It looks like.
Yeah.
You like again. Like the fog is parting a little bit. It's like just because of like the ships are still moving a little bit. So I'm saying like things have been like kind of clearing up because there's some wind and stuff too. But it hasn't quite gotten away. So
Yeah.
the
I'll just say I probably don't see like the more captain-y person.
Yeah.
Officer, so I'm just gonna come up here and shank a bitch.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh yeah, let me repop
Yeah.
this out and check the percentages.
it's 20%.
Oop. Nope.
My turn.
This officer is not going to take kindly to a Quentin right here. I'm like, out of my way, pirate.
I'll take kindly to you around these parts.
What does she want to do?
Not even in your way. You're heading north.
I guess she would probably use the one weapon, honestly.
What does she even have? Like a giant billhook or something?
I think so.
It's
It's like
One
a
of the
It is-
pirate-
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look up on page 58 what the hell this thing does. What do you do? Oh,
It looks
great
like
and
it's,
powerful.
hooky, trippy.
It is a
pole.
boarding pike.
Yeah.
Damien.
Now.
Hi.
Doing cat.
Kitty cat.
Meow.
Adobe Reader is not responding for a moment. So I'm just going to click on this button and see. Oh, there it goes. Let's see here. The boarding pike, blah, blah, blah. It's an 8-foot long pole topped with a tattered metal spear point and a backwards facing hook.
I would not be surprised if it had trip as one of its options.
Probably. I'm just gonna.
It's so silly. Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of the pirate
Oh, no! It's a magic item, and as a command word, it can extend to have a reach of 20 feet. It's a power pole.
Yeah,
Oh
it is.
no!
So good.
Okay. That's great, actually.
Boarding pike of repelling. Go. Let me just check this percentile to see if she would be fine with it. She could possibly hit you.
Nice.
Then she's gonna roll this. Oh my god, she rolls a 3.
Knock it!
She fucking misses you. All right. The sailors. I guess one on.
What is their dex mod?
Oh,
we have the same
I always had. Oh, I had Cog go first, followed by you, followed by them. So we'll just do it. They just got reordered when I
You
added
just
them.
shift them around a little bit.
Because I
Cog
have
is
16.
not know what's going on, so is not going to do anything. You will have noticed that your fellow person guarding the boat has moved, so I will give you Natileis. You can go, but Cog doesn't know what's going on.
I
Actually,
will fail to shoot. There we go.
actually, let me just. Well, we both fucking rolled.
So
Wow.
I'm just gonna lose another one of these bolts.
I mean, you did get them for free, so I mean, like,
It's fine.
Cool.
You just tell them later. You hit every shot.
No one saw them. I missed.
Cog doesn't know what's going on. I don't.
That's fair.
He's blind.
Conquest. He's a
He did some fighting. Anyway, Sailor won against Rio. No, Sailor 2 against. Hey.
You gotta roll that chance, I guess.
I guess
That
you get hit.
hits.
Take 6 damage as you finally get short sworded.
Yeah, I did get short sworded.
Yeah. Okay. We move on to a 13 with Quentin.
I think it's time for some more dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Dance to here and dance to here.
All right, I will need 2 checks. Let me check what the officer would be first. I'm going to check her DC. Okay, I've got her DC for acrobatics.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're dancing around her, and then the one for the other dude. Yeah, you know, yep. Quentin's in place.
My silks are just floating all around me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm distracting the hell out of these 3 now, so everyone can flank him, and I'm gonna stab the one that's being flanked.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby. No stabby, stab.
Nope.
Wait, no flanking.
+2.
It's a +2.
You would hit this guy with the attack.
We have to roll the percentile.
Yes. Let me roll the percentile.
It
You hit.
hits.
He surrenders. I'm just gonna delete him off the thing.
That's so good.
Coward.
He immediately surrenders as soon as hit. And you like got the kidney stab him, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
Just floating on by, twirling and pirouetting.
yeah. Yeah, cool.
Am I aware of the combat that's going on?
Sure. It's 5 feet from you. I'm going to say yes.
I was assuming that is the case, but you never know. with
Yeah,
the-
never know.
Wanted
Yeah.
to double check, so I'm gonna step up and I believe I'm hitting them with the that power attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah, crush him.
Big hit.
Is Bless still active?
Yes.
Yes. Blessed active for 20 rounds in total.
You know, I should
That's
probably
what I
took
thought,
this,
but-
like,
And you're like on round like 11, so you got like 9 more rounds. Let me check her
21.
AC.
Don't have flanking.
No, I did not have flanking. I do have Bless in there.
Uh,
Yeah.
that will certainly hit her.
For
Yeah.
16 damage.
And
What?
I get it's an extra +1 damage because I'm flanking. It's dirty fight because I have
Okay.
dirty fighter.
Oh.
Sandra is gonna hold off because she doesn't know that she needs to help. Let me know if you need any assistance. Actually, no, she's gonna actually try
5 feet
to.
away.
She's gonna hold this position, but she's gonna ranged attack with her heavy crossbow. She's gonna pull that out and.
Let's go.
Let's see if she can fire it. She can maybe hit. I don't know this lady here. Let's see. No.
No.
No one can hit
Certainly
anything
not.
with range.
No. Rio.
I'm gonna 5-foot step over to here.
Yep.
I can still try to slash, right?
Oh yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna try and slash. I don't have any of the bonuses included on this.
Okay.
So +3.
Uh,
That'll
for
hit
1 damage.
for 1 damage. He's slight nature.
The 100, 200.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Stop. Thank you. You good?
You hit with your 1 damage.
Revia.
Can I get flanking on this person? I don't need it. All right, take my 5-foot step,
Uh huh.
and I'm gonna try to stab one. And we're in
Go
we're in
ahead.
turn 12 now.
This would be turn 12. Yes.
I'm just gonna surround this woman.
Divine favor lasts for ends after turn around 15.
Yep.
So that doesn't hit.
Nope. Okay.
I rolled a 2. So. But there.
The officer's gonna turn towards, I guess, Yaalkol, of course, because Yaalkol just kicked the shit out of her with a hit. Go boarding pike and propelling.
Yeah. That's
What's your AC? That doesn't hit.
19 right with
Wow.
my
She just-
scale mail.
She just can't roll decently, man. Jeez. The sailor. He's not really damaged, so he's just gonna try to continue stabbing.
He got scratched.
You got slash.
Ooh. Does a 20 hit?
What?
Well, actually, let me check.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit you?
Who?
Who?
Rio.
You never said.
Yes, 20 hits.
Yeah. Then you'll take 7. That
Oh,
has
shit.
gonna hit you.
That's substantial numbers.
Oh, Natileis, what do you want to do?
Reload my crossbow.
Yeah, okay. Quentin.
No one's come over here, thankfully.
No.
Stabby, stabby to the officer.
Okay.
Actually, no. Rio's kind of in a worse position. Y'all, I'm pretty sure Yaalkol, especially with the flanking, has the officer handled. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna hit the other guy.
Okay.
1
14?
hits.
1 will hit. Yes, for
So it hits.
yes. So 3, and then roll the d6. 5,
8
8. He gonna. I'm sorry, that's the wrong direction. He gonna surrender. He gonna surrender.
I like rogues. Rogues are fun.
Yeah, cool.
I've decided.
Yeah, rogues are good.
Flanking,
gotta-
flanking is good because it's like, yes, it's harder to sneak attack in Pathfinder, but you can just flank all the time.
Oh,
All right.
good God.
D100.
So I
Is
will.
that with
man.
+2?
All right.
That is-
Well,
that
I
is only
mean,
plus one on
you
top of
do
that.
not
No,
get
no,
to
it's-
enjoy her run away, which she would have done with a couple more damage, where she just dives into the ocean and tries to take her chance with the sharks. Instead, you just bring your hair down and you you watermelon this poor lady.
And-
Gallagher.
You
and
just
she drops
Gallaghered
to the-
her.
As she drops to the ground, like her corpse drops to the ground, I just say, "Out of my way."
Turn it around.
Yeah.
Could I ask Sandra for some healing?
Yes. She can heal you.
I'll cast healing on you. Spell that again? B-L-E-E-D, right? That's.
Yeah, bleed.
I think
I'm
that's how you
just
spell
gonna
it,
roll
right?
this D8 and add 3 to it because that's better because I don't have like a thing for. Wow, 4 heals you can get.
No,
Fine. I mean, I'm 2 off
Amazing.
max.
more than you had.
I can just get rid of
Yeah,
that.
like at our level, 4 healing's like a quarter of our health.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
not that bad.
you can continue to maintain this area, but it will all be quiet for you now. That seems to be the last bastion of things. And 5 rounds later, the fog dissipates, and the battle is victorious. You have taken the man's promise.
Like the lady's promise.
That's a different ship.
A line of prisoners is paraded before Captain Harrigan as the crew now, like, holding the ship cheers as, like, you've got a bunch of prisoners and stuff. Do you want to do anything with your prisoners or corpses? I mean, like...
I assume. So, like, looting of them would be like, hey, we collect all of the loot as a group and then divvy it up to each
Yeah,
member,
probably.
What the hell?
Right?
That is probably the way. Though, I guess someone that is sneaky could sneaky in the fog. I would say.
Complete side
I
note,
will-
our entire townhouse just shook.
Ooh.
Nice.
Earthquake?
In up here? That
Yes,
would
but-
be.
That's the thing that can
I
happen.
get earthquakes
It
occasionally.
can, but
I mean,
Especially if you had, like, a
are
fractured
all
area.
across lots of
yeah,
areas.
no, it would just be weird. Like maybe.
I have had an earthquake before, like a mysterious, like, what's that? Why is everything shaking? And then you, like, learn, like, oh, we had an earthquake? What the hell's over here to get an earthquake for?
I'll collect the prisoners and have them brought to the group of prisoners, whoever.
I'm going to
If anyone
then
else-
pop us
I'll
back
help
else
you.
does anything.
over
I'll
to
help you
here
with
because
it.
we don't need the map right now. So, Captain Harrigan kind of looks over the prisoners, kind of like nods, and then like lets out like a battle cry that like the entire crew cheers with. Do you want to go along with the cheering and the
Yeah, sure.
item?
Rhea will go along
Yeah.
with it. Why?
You have certainly
I
earned.
unenthusiastically cheer.
Yeah.
Quiet cheer. Like, yay!
All right. Then a party begins aboard the Wormwood as the prisoners are taken aboard, as the food and drink from the man's promise is effectively looted and brought forward. You're getting like all kinds of they're breaking out like some wines and stuff, and you're like effectively whatever's in their hold of all like the foods and stuff that they've been doing. I think, granted, like they probably have like still like preserved stuff and things like that, but it's sort of like you have options of like all this extra food and meals and stuff that you can just partake of that everyone's being. So you're getting like drinks and food and Captain Harrigan will disappear with his officers once again to it. And it is early evening when he returns from his quarters with the officers and goes, I kind of hold up a cup. You did well, crew. Plunder is yours to be divvied up. Master Skirt, Mr. Block, ensure our crew gets their fair share of the treasure. Drink, ye hearties. You've done well this day. And he'll leave then. having given his small thing. You will get a portion of the treasure, and the party will last for 36 hours.
Hell yeah.
Shit. That's like.
There is no work to be doing
What?
during this 36 hours of partying.
Wait, what about me and crew?
How many squirrels die in this party? Word question.
Croup is just using everything they had prepared over there, and so he doesn't have to do any work.
Oh, hell yeah.
All of you can take up to 5 actions during this time if there's 5 things you want to do. But you can also just drink and revel all you want. I will also inform you of what you get. Your share of the booty is 150 gold pieces.
Oh, it's a good bit of gold.
Alright,
That
so
each?
that's divided by 5.
Each.
Or-
Each.
Oh, each. Holy shit.
Yes.
Jesus.
That
Wait,
is your
how
share
much?
of the gold earned from this merchant ship.
How much was it?
150.
150.
Gold now. Okay.
Let me check
my God.
something.
A lot of gold.
So you're telling me
Um,
is people now have a lot more gold to pay me when I do some dances.
Yeah.
I'm betting Conku Bar for his hat. I'm gambling.
You took the Stern Castle before the fleeing sailors came, so you will receive an additional treasure. Let me move this over so I can kind of adjust this.
Off the
copy.
rapier, maybe?
This is to be divvied up between you. You're getting each 250. I'm sorry.
Oh.
250. Wow.
You're also getting
Alright.
these to be divvied up between you.
Change that 2 to a
3
1 to a
carry
2.
moderate ruins and push invisibility. Meta-wise, Rogue probably gets the invisibility potion.
Oh wow.
I'm okay with that.
I think,
And then
yeah.
you three can
Um,
decide who gets the. I think the potions should go on Yaalkol.
Your good man
Quentin.
here, Cog, will get a gift from the
Oh.
captain.
Wait, should we give one of these potions to Cog, or just between us?
He says, do whatever you want. He is granted an amulet of natural armor by the
Oh.
captain.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
+1.
yeah. So his
Good.
AC goes up by 1. And he'll take it.
It's good. I mean, no, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cog's a homeboy.
Uh,
I mean, Cog's like our most capable ally at this point.
He didn't
Connor's
almost
useful.
drown, get eaten by sharks, so...
Hey, she's useful. She got second.
Uh,
level
No,
stuff.
I'm not saying she's definitely useful, but currently, given what they've done, he saved our asses from the reef sharks.
True, he's
was-
a Chad.
Yeah.
She's so cool.
He's a homeboy.
The 3 non-casters, or sorry, the 3 non-divine casters should take 1 potion each.
Yes. I agree.
also to divvy up between all of you is an additional 200 gold for various bounties for those people that you killed.
So each of us get 200 gold, or we divide it?
Divide an
Uh,
additional 200 gold.
divided by 5.
Yes.
40. We would get 40 gold each.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm at 301 gold.
We just became rich, boys.
Well, not in Pathfinder standards.
Okay, not by Pathfinder standards, but come on, we went from no gold to 300.
We need another 700 gold to get our first magical item.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I guess what I'm going to do is, since there's 5 actions you can take, I will go down the list. I'm going to kind of go the way that we kind of like go out. So, yeah, cool. What do you want to do? You can just party. Or there's something, if you want to do it, you can do it. You've got 36 hours of fucking partying and drinking, or maybe doing some other stuff to do. What do you want to do?
I don't think Yaalkol really has plans right now, so I'm just enjoying the moment and partying.
That is perfectly fine. You will enjoy the party then. You will partake. It is... I gotta say, it's probably the best food you've had. Honestly speaking, Krupp, he cooks food. This is, like, you've been enjoying his food for weeks now. You're finally getting something that's, like, better tasting, Even if it's just supplies from this other ship. It is...
This one has salt on it.
This one it's just like it's better quality. Also, you feel like perhaps the captain doesn't spend a lot of money on food, and this merchant vessel spent better money on food for its sailors. Just saying. Natileis, what do you want to do?
I probably would not party.
Okay. Is there anything particular you want to do over the next time? You have your time to yourself.
And alchemical. So I think you have alchemical kit, right?
I
mean-
don't have any supplies though.
Off the ship.
Like, it's
Are we tied up to the other ship still?
you are attached to the other ship.
Is there anything that says we can't go to the ship? Like, is there people posted
currently
there?
like there's not really like it's probably more like people would notice of it and no one's really going over there. You could maybe try to go over there. I don't think there's anything necessarily against it. Like, a lot of the stuff has already been kind of raided from it. So like,
Well, there was that big old explosion thing.
there was, so the ship's kind of damaged a little bit.
Well, are you able to scrounge around on our ship for any ingredients, or maybe
You
talk
could
with
probably scrounge around for stuff too. Honestly speaking, like, it's like as we kind of talked about, like it's like this is the kind of period of time, if you wanted to, especially because you have a lot of time, we can kind of say like you continue to read your book and you begin to unlock that because you did just gain the level up. So it's sort of like you spend some time to yourself and you finally like begin to understand all of this. And like the arcane knowledge, like just something is beginning to click with you, and it's almost like that. Like, like you can also like do this like kind of like spark in your fingers, and like just that like or like I don't know what spells you took off the top of your head.
I technically have that one.
So it's like you just also notice like you like flick, snap your fingers, and they're just like there's holy crap, what the hell did I just do? As like there's probably like you're probably like down below like in the deck area where like probably people aren't really partying down by like the cots or the spots and stuff. So you're spending some time to yourself. Most people that are down there are like probably like resting or something, sleeping off hangovers. Yeah, drunk.
Yeah.
But you're kind of like using a little bit of that time to yourself, and you're like just developing this interesting new power and understanding a little bit of like. Maybe the universe, actually, at this point in time. You just kind of unlock
Time and space for a little bit.
Yeah.
I become a time wizard.
You unlock chronomancy.
I unlock chronomancy.
That's Dawn, who's the chronomancer vampire. Thank you very much, and she's not here.
Yeah,
changed my
unfortunately,
name
she
to
can't
Dawn.
come every morning, so
She did. Dawn came every morning.
every morning.
My next character is gonna be a Dampfire Chronomancer Magus,
That's
specializing in shocking grass fights.
yes. All right. So that's kind of how you spend your time, and are you trying to keep it kind of hidden? That is.
Yes.
Okay.
That's kind of what the thing, like going to the other ship, maybe.
Give me stealth. Just roll a stealth check.
Sure. I'll probably be immediately seen.
Honestly,
I don't know.
people are really drunk, and it probably doesn't take a lot.
Oh hell yes!
You can
My
go.
first good roll.
Hey, you can find a place on the other ship, kind of like out of the way where they don't have anything, and you can just train and master some of your magic.
I imagine I have to give up the crossbow, so I can just like.
Yeah,
give that
you
back.
would have to return the crossbow.
Yeah, I return.
You're a wizard, Nat.
I mean, what?
I'm a what?
I don't care about the 36 bolts I had left. Even though every single one of them hit, obviously.
Yeah, they all hit. Every target hit.
You're incredibly
There's
accurate.
there's no evidence otherwise.
Yeah.
Master Markswoman?
Master.
Legolas over here.
Someone say a gunslinger.
I heard she fired one bolt and took down 3 sailors.
If you want to, you could get a perception check to scrounge around for some stuff, maybe. That could be useful.
I can't fail every check.
Yeah, eventually you'll roll well. Hey!
Alright, if you want to scrounge around, you could probably find some materials to, I'll say you could probably find, maybe a partially filled powder horn with, 5 things of smoke powder. So 5 more shots of smoke powder. And probably some materials that you think, if you had some time, you could maybe craft a few bullets out of.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Like a little bits of like metal and other materials to craft bullets is probably a lot easier than a smoke powder, but
Metal.
probably it's like you just find a forgotten like powder horn that most likely either like one of the people or a pirate or something dropped and rolled over it somewhere during the battle.
Yeah,
Managed to
I'm
secure it.
gonna make a note that I have one that's got like 5 or whatever.
Yeah, it's mostly used up, but has some stuff left over in it. Yo, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna go find Quentin.
Okay.
So what?
I'm gonna go find Quentin.
Okay.
There was a conversation that happened a session ago that needs some clearing up.
What?
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about. Not a thing.
I'm gonna go find you. Where you at? Where's this boy at?
I don't know. We haven't gotten to me yet. Okay. Realistically, he's gonna be wherever the party is, dancing his cute little ass off.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Glad I'm not at the party.
We'll attempt to get you off to the side.
Okay, you can do that.
There's a yellow box around Nat for some reason, so I need to refresh.
Wow, I don't know what yellow box.
Yep. My roll 20 broke.
Roll 20 breaking.
Is there something I can help you with, or were you looking for a private dance?
Very cheekily.
You were very drunk a couple days ago.
I was not.
You gave me my stuff, I could tell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Believe me, I've seen worse.
Frankly, I think this is unmitigated slander, but what about this potential drunkenness?
Right. I'm not against such offers, but I would prefer you sober, if you're going to do such a thing. I prefer my men to give consent properly. And Rio's gonna walk away.
I think the bunks are clear downstairs.
Rio comes back.
Thank God.
Completely cocky ass smirk on his face.
There you go.
Alright. Well, we figured out one of my actions.
Whoa.
Only needs one.
Rio, what's the other 4
Everyone gets
actions?
I'm just gonna enjoy like the rest
Okay.
of the party, and then maybe like as last action, just find a quiet place to go and sit and contemplate.
Okay. Revia.
Yeah. So first, okay, Conqueror. I want to walk up to that son of a bitch,
Uh-huh.
and I want to negotiate how much he's willing to bet on his hat in a game of poker.
Alright,
Say 10 gold,
30 gold.
20 gold,
25.
22.
23.
22 and 5 silver.
Are you two fucks gonna take this down to the copper?
I don't have any copper.
Deal. He
Let's
twirls his
go.
mustache. Okay.
I
guess.
Alright. I'm making a bluff check.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing. Can I guidance myself for it?
Probably not,
The fuck?
That's fair.
because it takes time. I'm gonna roll
Oh, jeez.
this.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Alright.
You got the hat!
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, or is that just one round? Was that one round or is that the hat?
I can say you got the hat.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
You've
go
won
with
this
that one.
day.
You have made a
I
fine
put the hat on.
great enemy.
I will
Uh,
not soon
okay.
forget this.
He leaves. Later
I
on,
leave.
you see him with another hat.
You match now.
Is that
Is it
written? Does he
is it
have
the
black?
same hat or is it a different hat?
It looks to be the exact same hat, except there's 2
Oh,
of
this
them.
is
Amazing.
fine. I win. Alright, I put his hat on. I know he
You
doesn't
won.
fit
You
right.
completed the quest. Adventure over.
Elves got big heads, right? I'm sure it's fine.
Mhm.
Elves got smaller heads.
Yeah,
Anyway, I put his hat on. It's a bit small, but
I must
and I go
reduce.
cuss well.
I reduce his number of outrageously foppish hats.
How many does he have?
He really only has 2.
Oh, we need
Chest
to,
full of them.
we
I
need
go
to,
to cuss well just to show off the hat.
She will laugh her ass off.
Still, I've won his hat in a game.
Yeah, she's laughing his ass off that he lost the hat and stuff. You know, that she's entertained by that. Probably
But-
insert various curse words in there too. You know, of course.
Things you can't say if you want monetization.
Exactly.
So for my 3 remaining actions,
Mhm.
I want to hang out with Scrimshaw
Mhm.
because he's like a little brother.
He'll probably be enjoying some stuff and like maybe show off a couple of his pieces of work or something. You know.
Yeah, I hang out with him. You know,
Yeah.
hang out with Yaalkol if Yaalkol accepts.
Yaalkol is literally just like sitting against the wall, drinking an enormous amount of rum, and just like being very drunk. And
I'm gonna
if
start
you-
to drunkenly convert you further into Besmar.
This sounds
not-
like a great idea.
He is hook, line, and sinker right now on your faithfulness. He's convinced himself that he felt Besmar's strength when he was climbing himself up the side of the ship, but she had already lost all of his buffs by then.
But he didn't know this, okay?
No.
Besmar is guided him. So, and I want to try to get Sandra to be part of my Besmarical as well.
Roll a religion check, then I'll say. Okay, and then give me a diplomacy after that.
Would I have had enhanced diplomacy for this?
How long does enhanced diplomacy last?
A minute?
Probably not. This is probably a long conversation.
It doesn't matter, baby.
Okay, so you're kind of like discussing like, you know, what your sex version of Besmar is, and she has a discussion with you, and you know, it's hard to say if she's really necessarily turning towards your sect, but she's at least open to listening how your group specifically does things related to Besmar, you know, and noting the small differences from the way that she worships and things like that, you know. So
Yeah,
you've got
mine is notably kinder to the crew.
Mm-hmm. So, you certainly walk her in that direction. I guess then we move on to Quentin, who we already know what one at Quentin's actions is. You got 4 more, buddy.
There you go.
And one action is several hours, so oh
Yeah.
boy.
Combat
Well,
really gets the.
it really gets the blood going. 2 of them are flat out just dancing, putting on a show
Mm-hmm.
for all the celebrating pirates,
Mm-hmm.
and also trying to earn some of that coin that is now filling their pockets.
All right, give me 2 perform checks then.
Okay. Dancer.
Wow,
Alright.
first dance is pretty good.
I'm gonna move you back
Yeah.
to the ship because we can be back over here.
My mind canonically, you had a dance, then you went somewhere else, then you came back, and that's why you rolled less. You're a little
Yeah.
tired.
Exhausted.
Let me just do this here.
A little worn out.
All right, you'll earn 5 gold, 6 silver.
Sweet.
Okay.
Give me a second to add that.
Mhm.
Takes me up to
Certainly,
201.
It seems as though, like, definitely the drunken crew is much more willing to share some gold, especially because they have gold now. You know, they can,
Yeah.
you know, and like again, like the first time of dancing, they were much more into it than the second. You know, and not that they didn't enjoy it, but they were like, you know, definitely their purses were more open at first, and then they kind of closed up a little bit. Okay.
And then the other 2 actions, one of them is going to be just hanging out with Tilly some more.
Okay.
Trying to chat her up a little bit. And depending on how that one goes, we'll see what the last action is.
Sure. Let me see. You can give me another diplomacy with Tilly then, honestly.
Okay. +0.
All right.
Not this time.
No, it's much lower DC.
Oh.
You got her to friendly before. She is now helpful.
Organic ally.
The more time you spend with them and the more success you have, the easier it becomes.
Alright.
So,
Last action.
put Tilly.
I guess I'm just gonna secure this one then. I don't really have anything to do. I think at this point it is 36 hours. A lot of time has already been spent dancing. He does need some recuperation at least. And I you know what? Yeah, the last one's just spending more of the party with Tilly.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you can hang out. Get some really good.
Actually, I'm gonna hang out. This will do literally nothing for us, but I'm gonna hang out with Cog. Secure this rogue brotherhood bond.
Yeah. Probably Cog will be trying to while drinking and having a fun time, trying to almost take you under the wing of a sailing. It's you're good at putting on a show, and you certainly know how to fight. The great places, but we got to get you some better sailing stuff too. You're not gonna always be in the mess. Got to learn some things. Trying to educate you on some things, to be
sure,
tough sailory kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but.
I'm down for that.
All right. The party eventually will die down, though, and it will be, again, a hell of a party. And eventually, though, when the celebration dies down, it's somewhere deep into the evening of the second day, and night falls, and everything goes quiet. Certainly it's long enough for most people to recover, but in the morning the ship's bell sounds again, calling you back to deck. As the crew is entirely assembled, there are probably a few hangovers here and there, certainly some people not feeling great, but you can see that as the crew is assembled, a long line of the captured officers and sailors from the Man's Promise is now brought on deck and kind of paraded before all of you. It's soon after this, you can you can hear some jeers and a couple pieces of garbage are kind of thrown at them and stuff like that for a little bit, ha 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 kind of thing, like that. Certainly from some of the more veteran crew. But the crew hushes up as Captain Harrigan kind of moves out onto deck from his orifice, kind of taking strides, kind of looking around at everybody as everybody kind of just shuts up. Then turns towards them. Well. What do we have here? Sailors? I'm sure you had a meager pay on board that ship. Well, how about this? The lot of you managed to survive. Managed to put up a fight. And we lost a few here and there. What do you say? Who wants to throw in their lot with some pirates? Earn a bit of better gold. As he crosses his arm, you'll see some looks and some quiet, but a few of the sailors will actually step forward. Master Scourge is going to come over and cut their bonds, and then you'll see Harrigan turn towards them. Take your place with the crew. As they're going to brush themselves off, take a look at their fellows who refuse, and give their own scares of hey, we saw the writing on the wall. And they'll take some places where it seems as though, there's definitely that kind of knocks on the shoulders as then, Harrigan's going to turn towards the lot of you. All right, you scurvy tars. You done a right good job by me. We got a second ship now, and she's quite the prize from the looks of her. But I still only have one crew. So here's the plan. The Wormwood will sail on to our planned destination with our new shipmates here, while Mr. Plug will pick a skeleton crew and sail to the Man's Promise to Port Peril, where she'll be worth a pretty penny a salvage. Mr. Plug? You know your orders? All right. As for the rest of the fine group here, kind of gesturing to the remaining crew, some of them will no doubt be worth a hefty ransom for their families back in Zir. As for the rest, if the life of the pirate's not for them, they could spend the rest of their lives at sea. You're going to see Harrigan just grab one of the sailors who said no and just toss her overboard, as the crew's cheering and laughing as the tied-up woman sinks beneath the waves. The remaining sailors swear the loyalty to the ship right then and there.
Yeah.
Effective.
The officers, on the other hand, that remain, are led below deck to, of course, be put on ransom. It's now, of course, that daily tasks are handed out. But you can see Mr. Plug and Mr. Scourge begin to kind of discuss things. As Mr. Plug goes and begins to pick out several members of the crew and kind of pointing them out to the man's promise. He is going to choose, which I must make a new folder here for it.
Oh no, so many folders.
I'm going to put it in the handouts. A new subfolder. Man's Promise. Just to get you an idea of who is over in the Man's Promise from the people that you already know. Because he is accompanying it. So we are going to have some Wormwood Sailors. I'm just going to make note of that. Not the officers. So, from amongst the officers,
Plug's going,
Okay.
right? Because he's like...
Plug and Scourge, yes.
Okay.
Both of them.
All five of you are chosen to join the crew. And Scourge is going to give like a very evil smile and like, get aboard the Man's Promise. You're going to be coming with me.
What a loser. Right?
It actually is kind of a loser.
You are allowed to take whatever you have and bring it aboard the Man's Promise. Gather what clear you have. You have about 10 minutes. If you want to stop by the quartermaster store, you can and try to buy anything there.
I'm good.
I'm also good.
I don't think I
Yeah,
need it.
do they have a masterwork rapiers by chance?
You don't know, you could check.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll check actually.
Probably. And actually, like, Grok will be like, I heard the lot of you are going aboard the ship. Good luck to you. You can see that she's actually like, I enjoyed the lot of you. You were nice fellows here, especially that Quentin fellow. He was quite good. Was it Quentin? You were the one that made the checks with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When was-
Look, here, how about this? A discount to you. And here's a little bit of something to split between the lot of you. You've been always a religious person. I'm assuming that you're honorable on that thing. On that front.
Of course.
She'll give you 50 gold pieces, and you can have 100 off of a masterwork rapier if you want to purchase it.
Wait, 100 off of the rapier?
Yes. The
Wow.
price of
Is
it.
it the rapier just like 100 plus rapier price?
It's not
Uh,
300?
Masterwork is 300.
Is it 300?
It's
Yeah,
300
okay.
plus base cost. It'd be like
Yeah.
315? Is rapier 15?
Weapon masterwork might be. Or no,
Yeah,
armor's-
weapon master armor's 150, weapons
Yeah.
are 300, so it'd be 215. But you get a masterwork right here.
Can I just trade my rapier and just pay 200?
Sure, she'll take that.
I will double check. Well, I mean, if you're trading the rapier and the rapier price doesn't matter.
So of course we got Mr. Plug,
Nope.
Master Scourge.
So wait, I got 50 gold. Is that what we said as well?
50
Or
gold to
50
split
gold.
between the other people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Owlbear.
okay.
Oh,
there, hell yeah!
Ambrose is being thrown aboard with you.
Yes! Yes!
Uh,
I freed him, sort of. Not yet.
God. It's like when you're gonna be down there in the thing when like Mr. Plug comes down is like, you're coming with us, Ambrose. Seems as though the captain has had enough of your cooking for a while and wishes for you to be with us.
Rapier's 20. I was off by 5.
All the new recruits are coming along because
Even Conqueror? We never really. We
Cog,
have a rivalry.
originally Cog wasn't going to come, but you earned him with it by being a friend of yours. Let's see here. Also coming along from the crew will be 3 of your people because you earned friendship with them. These 3
Yes!
come along.
Got Tilly too.
Also coming along are, let me just check. What are you at?
Do we get
You are at. Also
we
coming
get
along.
scoop shot? Yes.
1, 2,
What are
3.
these names?
Oh,
Hey,
Not
Four.
surprised that they're coming along.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
5, 6.
that guy's dead.
That guy's dead.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. I keep forgetting
He's
Jake's
back.
dead.
Oh no.
Oh, he's a zombie.
And from the remainder, a bunch of pirate crews. I will tell you, you can easily see amongst those that he has chosen, he has at least those group and a couple others that are definitely very loyal to them. So he has a good number of loyal officers or loyal crew with him. And they fill up the crew with a number of pirates. So you have a skeleton crew. And of course you still have a few normal pirates that are probably just don't care about you guys, honestly. But you sense that there's probably they're more neutral, but there's at least 8 who are quite hostile to you. And
for chat, the notable ones, the ones we're happy
Okay,
with,
yeah.
are Owlbear and Croup.
Owlbear and Croup, for chat, thank you. Owlbear and Croup are the 2 officers that come along. All the new recruits, so Sandra, Rosie, Conkabar, and Crimson. If in the original thing, if you hadn't befriended Cog, he stays behind. But since you befriended him, he's sent along. Also, Tilly, Jack, and Tam, because you also got all of them kind of more on your side. And then Aretta, Flips, Jaundice, Mahim, Slippery, who are all very in the Mr. Plug, Master Scourge camp, among a couple other pirates from them. And that is the...
Aretta, Phipps, Jaundice, and Mahim are the 4 that assaulted us. They...
Yep.
Well, they kind of assaulted themselves a lot as well. So.
So yes, you are allowed to gather up all your stuff and taken aboard the man's promise. So yes. And once you're aboard with all of your gear and you've said your, again, certainly it seems as though, Grok is the only one that, you kind of see. Kipper, kind of bandaged up and horribly scarred and burnt, at least right now, from his explosion. We'll give some fond farewells to,
As
wish
Kipper
luck
is
to.
giving some fond farewells, I slap him with some instrument.
Okay. He'll accept it. I mean, it'll probably help. He did explode.
Yeah, just a bit.
He exploded. Just a little bit.
He's a bit charged.
Just a bit of an explosion.
You know, he has that little smoky flavor you get when you blow torch. You know?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Do I have a map of
Pathfinder note, because I can't remember. Does Masterwork Armor reduce...
armor check penalty by 1?
By 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it
In that case, can I go down and
Myth roll
speak with...
increases damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Can I go chat with the quartermaster? I highly doubt there's going to be any Masterwork Kukris, even though we are in the Shackles.
I don't think they're going to be there on the ship.
Yeah.
A rapier kind of makes sense, probably there's a couple of masterwork swords and stuff, but I don't think
Yeah.
kukris.
I imagine there's probably normal Kukris, given we're in the Shackles, but probably not Masterwork. But can I check and see if she has any Masterwork studded leather armor?
Sure, that's a very standard piratey one. She'll give you a 50 gold price off too.
Okay. And I'll go down to get that and also just say goodbye to her, because she's nice, and I'm kind of sad I didn't get to bring her along.
She'll actually kind of give you a hug, be kind of tearful.
Yo! I get a hug from Grok! Quentin gives her a massive hug.
She wishes you luck and hopes that maybe meet you again someday in the future.
I agree.
I will let you know. The man's promise, just to finish up for today, is a 3-mast sailing ship, 150 feet, or 105 feet long, 30 feet wide. It is bigger than yours. You need 20 crew to sail it successfully. The thing has been thoroughly ransacked, and there are common items left, but other than that, not a lot.
Wow.
There's a cat on the ship.
Can you give us food? I assume.
You have supplies.
I find a
yeah.
fox on the ship.
You find a fox.
Okay, wait. We found a meowing fox? My goodness.
It's very talented.
Perhaps it can even speak some languages.
So,
And when no one's looking.
we will worry about day 1 with acting captain, Mr. Plug, and first mate, Master Scourge, next time. Because you're on a new boat
More slavery. Let's go.
with
Yay!
and
Isn't
it
much better.
and the person that probably, as awful as he was, maybe kept things in line is gone from the equation.
Yeah, it
That's-
doesn't make him any better. Okay.
Yeah, let's not
I'm
make
not
it that
saying-
he's a slaving tyrant.
Oh, he's a slaving tyrant. But he probably didn't want you just outright killed, which they probably won't, but they might also not be true. It's like you were treated pretty terribly by these two particular. Now they're just in charge of you. I mean, like, if you weren't helping steer the ship, where they need a minimum number of people, might be bad for you.
Well, if we're going
Now-
to Port Earl, we know where we escape, I guess.
Now it's mutiny time.
Now it's moved done.
But
I don't think they have half the crew, right?
they have probably half the crew that's very loyal, and probably others that, well, would be difficult to
Close up.
convince. Yeah, right now.
That doesn't mean we can't look for an opportunity.
Also doesn't mean that they're not gonna fuck up leadership.
But there's more to what's going to happen, because hey, we had some pirating, and it was an epic fight today.
Actually, we're pirates for once.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, we didn't fail.
Yeah,
I
we
hit
did pretty
every
well.
single shot.
every single shot.
Listen,
Brains
I
attacks were
was very
super.
close to dying.
Uh,
2 people fell into the waves.
That
Comical.
was also
Less,
bad.
less than I thought would, honestly.
Yes,
I would have failed that climb, Jack.
I should have
Yes.
fallen into the water, not gonna lie. That was...
Because Mara decided you didn't have to.
Besmar has blessed me today.
Exactly.
You get to live today. We'll see about tomorrow.
Yeah. She's a fickle god.
So I'm just gonna kind
No,
of
that's
disappear
Bowser,
some of these
okay? Get it
things
right.
into here. 'cause-
Getting that masterwork stuff together is so good for me.
Yeah, I kind of need some too, but I figured the weapon's a bit better.
Tempted to, but I'm gonna save that.
All right, yeah. But, I forgot to show you these. Because I get these pictures better.
Would Quentin have wanted the hand
Hey,
axe back?
here's a sailor that's a little better. I'll just throw that.
No, you can keep
Okay, look at him. He's got some nice hair.
Yeah, that's one of the howdy sailors. And let me put this one a little bit up close for you folks too. Here was one of the officer ladies with her pike.
I would have been fine recruiting her.
And of course,
She's
I should have showed this one to you
Kind of
too.
splooted.
Everybody's favorite, shark.
It's
a shark.
It's already got harpoons in it.
Yeah, it's already got harpoons in it. It's deadly
I
and
do like
angry.
the note of it's a shark.
It's an important note.
Apparently, all the
How
sharks
else
in
are
the
we
shackles are great whites, by the way.
yeah.
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 I mean, look at those teeth. Even though there are very few shark incidents in the world, those teeth are a great example of why humans are afraid of sharks. That is terrifying. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like a chainsaw in a mouth.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's
Look,
not okay.
I think it was the other day, just as a small side tangent before we end. It's because people are like, oh, more people die by cows each year than sharks. And I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
that's true. But the fact is, there are 1 billion cows in the world. There are 1 billion sharks between all shark species, and very few attack us. So,
Yeah.
like, mathematically, yes, you're more likely to get attacked by the cow, but it's just because there are less sharks.
Also because, cows are on land where people are.
Yeah, that's also
The cow is on land with you. The shark is it's just like it
Cows
does.
don't have chainsaws for mouths.
Yeah, I think it's the comparison isn't good because it leaves out a lot of the details. Is what
Well,
I'm
how
saying.
about like lightning strikes?
Yeah.
Or vending machines. I think
Yeah, the
more like
vending
they buy a
Vending machines
machine.
kill a lot of people. Yeah.
Dude.
That's a good one though.
I think
People
they
are
want
fine.
stupid people to be.
Look,
Yeah.
the statistics are wonderful and all, but they really don't show a lot about. Like there's a lot of things that.
I
point of
need
statistics.
someone to Photoshop a cow with a shark mouth.
No, please do not do this. Never do this.
It probably exists.
It does honestly probably already.
And
exist.
and I'm gonna add that into the what is it, Tuesday game, yeah. We'll call them
You're
sea
just
cows.
terrible.
The Just another type of
They'll be large
gotta
size.
We gotta hunt the wizard that did that creation.
So yeah, at the beginning of next time, I will throw you all over to the new ship. I've pictured the man's promise.
Where a new round of torture starts.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Guys,
I will tell you, things will happen a lot quicker this time than last time. Yeah.
I don't know if I can take 15 days of failing sailing checks.
It will not be 15 days. I'll be honest. Like, I have the number of days it will be, and this was a total of 21 days. You will be nowhere near that. This will be very quick before things happen.
I guess you don't end up at Port Peril.
no.
We'll see.
You can
might. Who
technically
knows?
end up at Port Peril at the end of this season, which is actually surprisingly, you're doing a very good job of getting through this first adventure. Honestly.
Good.
On
None of
that
us have
note,
died.
big shout out to Tantus for running this. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yep. Why don't we give shout outs and then we'll kind of end it for today. Erik, got anything to pop up at shout out?
Come see my stream. I'm Preach Games in the chat. I stream every Saturday, and you have some fun times. So that's me.
Cool.
He's pretty cool. Go check him out.
Cool dude. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, can't confirm. Cool dude.
Alright, Lightning, anything to shout out?
I'm here, and I'm sometimes on Discussing Tabletop, and that's the only place you can find me, unless you're in one of the Discords I'm in, where I'm just a big old nerd, and I talk about a lot of D&D stuff mostly.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Momo.
Hi, hello. You can find me here tomorrow, where I may say more than 5 words in a session.
Well, you know, it was
Or,
some days.
for-
It was some days.
Or 9 p.m. for Carrion does things and then never learns a lesson.
I mean, it's a slow process. There's been
How many episodes are you on now?
some learning.
60 to 100. It's like how
Too
long now?
many that she's not really.
Also, rest in peace those like 5 squirrels that died in a rave. You know.
Yeah, they did die in a rave. That was a thing. And she almost murdered another squirrel.
She almost murdered another squirrel with alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not asking questions.
Oh,
about
God.
that.
They broke out some booze, and they had a squirrel that they've been hanging out with. That was basically
One
like,
does.
well, it was the druid guy. The druid was like, "Here, take this squirrel with you. It will guide you on your way." And the squirrel,
And it died.
well,
just-
no,
The card, I'm pretty sure.
it has made so many checks with disadvantage. So basically, that's what it was doing to guide her, making checks with disadvantage, take her the way. And then when they got there, they gave it alcohol, and I had it make a Constitution save with disadvantage. You know what it rolled? An 18 and a 20. That squirrel wanted to live.
That's funny.
That squirrel chose life.
Good.
That's
I
good.
approve.
But yes, the squirrel got shit-faced, but it lived. That thing's tiny little liver should have exploded. Gonna be honest. But yeah.
Fantastic.
Sel, anything to shout out?
Yeah, I play at twitch.tv/Delric on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's it's Warmonger. It's a kingdom building game where each of the players runs a separate kingdom that all allies together with intertwining stories and events between each other, where we do some character stuff too sometimes.
You fight
we
purple
almost got-
worms?
We almost got, I got swallowed by a purple worm for a quick second, and then, the other player's character also got swallowed by a purple worm for a second.
As you do.
You know.
Yeah, but you know what? The purple worm ran and we didn't, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cowardice.
That's totally what happens.
Totally
Yeah,
what happened.
Definitely.
Mhm.
You hit every shot too.
Yeah, every single attack was a
My bow
success.
didn't break because I rolled an at 1 and immediately snapped the string of my bow. That didn't happen.
Did not happen. Totally didn't. Umber, anything to shout out?
You can find me here on Wednesdays at the time, roughly the time we started. Just don't come below decks, because apparently it's getting spicy down there.
Spicy.
Getting a bit moist.
A little bit moist.
No.
little
Oh,
moist.
it's usually moist because we're on a ship and it's above the bilge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I gotta be honest. It is incredibly.
It's probably a terrible place to do that activity.
It's probably really humid.
At the same time, it's that or the deck, so you know.
I mean, choices. I mean, Look,
Both?
no, there's probably lots of like random hookups on this ship. So
Oh, absolutely. It's a ship, and people are at sea for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, it's been very obvious that the captain has the captain's girl, basically.
Yep.
Chalky, the
At one
cabin
point-
girl. I
at one
wonder
point,
why.
At one point, Quentin was considering like trying to get her allied, because again, not knowing about the man's promise, that'd be a great in for a mutiny. But
Yes.
I mean, I'll be honest. Captain Harrigan disappears from the story for quite some time before maybe perhaps I don't know, billion levels later you can actually fight this dude.
Nah, he never comes back.
nah,
Man,
he's probably a
It'll be
guy.
so
He's
satisfying.
like he's
to
just
murder
a
him.
level 1 character or something.
he's pretty chill with me. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's alright with us, so
Well,
for now.
For now. Anyway, for myself, tomorrow, Zone of Wrath, 9 p.m. EST. Make sure to check it out as we talked about D&D. There's Discussing Tabletop Saturday at 2 p.m. That should be fun. Talk about some tabletop. Hi, Damien. There's a Damien.
Also meow.
who's
You can
showing
find
up
Damien here sometimes.
Going meow.
Most of the time, actually.
here.
A lot of the time.
She likes to show up and be like,
Probably-
meow.
There's probably gonna be a non-D&D thing on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah,
7
that's
Days
a
to
thing.
Die on Friday. Should be having that. I'll probably do some streaming. I've been doing Valheim. I've been doing a bunch off stream so I can do some cool stuff on stream. A lot of the farming and stuff. I've a couple other games that I want to put in there. I'll try to get those into the schedule. I'm on schedule for my Saturday thing that's coming up that I've talked about before-ish. As long as nothing happens. I mean Sunday. I'm thinking that's Sunday evening for some tabletop drive-in adventures. And that'll be fun. I've got most of the stuff set up for that. I just have to figure out the actual statistics side of things and get some players, honestly. I think the big things I got to do for that.
I feel like I'm gonna be getting messages about this at some point.
You might.
I definitely won't get messages. No one
Uh-huh.
wants to play
I
this game.
You see about it. And then Star Trek next Tuesday at 9 p.m. too.
Star Trek.
Should be having that,
And
hopefully.
that's on Funny Ones channel.
It's on Funny One's channel. That has been really fun to do. It just, unfortunately, some things have been coming up a bunch. So it's been a rough season, I shall say, right now. So hopefully things will clear up and we'll be able to do that a little bit more. We'll see. Hopefully. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining us. I hope you had a great time. Enjoyed some, epic taking a boat combat. That's probably one of the longest combats you can have in Pathfinder.
I really liked it, I'll be honest.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah,
the
it's good.
this is
It
a
was a
pretty
good
good
time.
one. Yeah, so hope you can join
Better
us
than
next
two
time.
skeletons in the graveyard.
those skeletons.
Oh, the skeletons just murder the shit out of you guys. Oh my god. Anyway, but regardless, bye for now, everybody. Farewell.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.